Everybody, welcome back to another live stream. All right, Amy's trying to make a little bit of a rally back here off of this more recent low. SPY's been bouncing up off of these lows too. Good thing we got out of that SPY trade earlier today, huh? That one was kind of nasty. So I did get a little bit of an Apple play for, they're not weeklies, they're next weeklies. So let's see what happens with that. It's looking good on some of the smaller time frames. The 4 hour, it looks awful. But again, I don't think I'm going to hold these for very long. I mean, with the big drop in the SPY today, I think we could easily see a rally back tomorrow and then just see what happens once the CPI data comes out. So let's see what happens there. I still have those lucid calls. They're down a little bit. Whatever. GME's trying to come back up. It is still down 9.9%. 126.84 right now, but with a low of the day at 120 off a bunch of nonsense. I mean, come on. They're going after it. Amy's right now at 21.77. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? Oh, we're back in here. What's up, people? What's good? What's up, Subi Sickness? Ken Griffin, 5 minute. Grifton, 5 minute inverse head and shoulders on Amy. When that? No, I think that's just a head and shoulders right here. Head, shoulder. Maybe right here. But this looks like a sort of, I don't know. That's a weird one. But it's coming back up. Come on, Apple, do your thing. Well, SPY's looking like it wants to come up off of these lows here. So it is breaking out of the range. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do any crazy SPY calls right now because I don't, unless in like the last 2 hours, we start to see it really, really start to get going, which would be nice because that would bring up my Apple calls. But GME looking decent, right? I mean, not decent, but coming back up right now. Amy just kind of hanging out. What is going on? People wish I could hit the like button more than once, says Keith. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Are they borrowing more on Amy and Jimmy today? Let's take a look. So let's do a little bit of an Ortex update on both of these. Remember, Friday was absolutely wild for GameStop in terms of the Ortex numbers. Okay, so for AMC right now, they've returned 247,000 shares, I guess, and then they've borrowed 173,000 shares with a net return of 73,000 shares. Current estimated short interest 17.69%, utilization 76. Then low cost to borrow cost to borrow max 8.27. That's a little interesting. And then when we come over and take a look at GME, over here, the Ortex data is actually getting really, really good in terms of like that little FTD short squeeze type play. All right, so they've returned 618,000 shares, supposedly, I guess, on GME today, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the price action that we're seeing. And then 47,000 shares borrowed with utilization at 80.17%, getting up there. And then estimated short interest 15.86%. High days to cover, a little bit of a lower flow and lower volume, so that would make sense. And then percentage of the free float on loan on GME, 19%. That is getting up there. So let's see if they're going to sell those into the market. Ooh, Apple with a couple of candles here. Here we go. Look at those Apple calls coming back to life now, huh? Little green over there. Amy bouncing off the 50. SPY getting a little bit of momentum here. I mean, we've hit some dirty Apple trades in the past. So let's see if we can do it again. Like typically when the SPY starts to sell off, what I do on like these big red days is I'll just buy Apple calls and then like one YOLO SPY put. So if it continues down, the money that, well, something's going on with Apple right now. Hold on. I don't see any news coming out on it, but Apple is getting up there. These contracts that I have right now are probably up like 10%. Yeah, 10.78%. I barely put any money into them. I'm playing it small until we can really like stack up a little bit more money to see what because I only threw like $1,000 into the account. So let's see what's going to happen here. We already crushed it with those SPY puts today. Let's see if those Lucid calls come back. And then let's see, how's Lucid doing? I mean, Apple's looking decent over here. Lucid, are they getting a little pop here? That would be sweet. Man, a little bit. Still red on the day, though. GME 127.10. Amy bouncing off here. Whew, let's go, people. What's up, Simon? How you doing? How is short interest going down and the stock going down? They're covering while price going down? No, not really. They can cover some shares, but I mean, what's the volume on GME today? 4.32 million. If we saw them buy to close like 600,000 shares, we would have seen the price start to bounce. Now, they could have done it over here, but look at these candles. This is more like aggressive shorting and selling volume come in because like a little bit of a bear flag and then it just goes whoop, right down. So it is moving back up a little bit here. I don't think it's going to be able to go green on the day. That would be a nasty, nasty, nasty move. Hold on. We might have gotten some Apple news just now. Nope. Hour is on watch popping. Hold on. Hour was that new IPO that came out that remember we were kind of gonna play chase the VIX with Hour around this level here. So I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for answering my question. You the man, Keith. Anytime, dude. Yeah, for everybody new filtering in here right now, if you guys don't mind just hitting the like button on the stream, just helps out a whole lot with the algorithm. So thank you guys so much for those of you who are doing that. Let's see. I want to get Apple back up here because Apple's looking jumpy, looking a bit jumpy here. Oh, there we go. There we go, Apple. Come on now. All right. We need to hit that gap fill. This should instill confidence in a potential. What do you mean? Like the gap fill, like in the $17-18 range? I don't know about that. There's one at like 38.90, I think is what people were saying. So I don't know. SPY's starting to move back up a little bit here. Apple's getting very jumpy off of this. So that's sweet. Come on, Amy. AMC's only down like like I know it's like the percentage is a lot, but we see the dollar moves in Amy like just really go crazy. So like it's not out of the question that we just get a couple of wild candles, the market turns around and we go green. Not out of the question at all. Let's see. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Big tech rally. Yeah, we could. Kathy Wood just called the market irrational. ARK has also been trading at its lowest point in 52 weeks. That's funny. That's so hilarious. Kathy was losing money. She's like, the market's just irrational. It's not my fault. Kathy, that's kind of what happens when you YOLO your whole entire like AUM into Tesla. Like if Tesla's going up and EVs are going to have a good time, then you're going to be like the most brilliant investor of all time. But if it's not, then you're going to struggle a little bit. I want to see a ripping green candle so big it makes me physically sick, says Simon. There you go. Is this still alive or is it a dead cat? Okay. Are we going to do the whole is it dead spiel again? We can do it. Okay. One, are all of the stocks, GME, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, all of them moving together when a big move happens? So when they move, is it all still showing us that they're all linked together and they're trying to attack all of them? Check. Yes. Second, is the short interest still very, very high on both of these stocks? Check. Yes. Are the fundamentals continuously getting better on both of these stocks? Oh, check number 3 right there. No, it's not dead. What you're looking at is the price to really show you if the play is dead or not. Now, the thing is that since the price is going down, well, we all entered this play fully aware that it's heavily, heavily manipulated because that's what gives the play potential. So when we see these price movements to the downside and this wild manipulation come in, like 2.25 million shares go out on loan in GME in a day, it's like, all right, like they're just messing with it. So you can't really look at price to determine whether or not the play is still alive or not. You have to look at the other factors that got us into the play. Now, right now, with what we're seeing, it's back to being a fundamental play. Is AMC right now fundamentally undervalued? I would argue absolutely. Now, when eventually they announce free cash flow profitability, their overall valuation is just going to go right up. So we just have to see when they can do that and how much we're going to get off of that as well. Oh, that's going to be sweet. Tony DeNaro thinks AMC is positive beta. Do you agree? On a 1 year, technically it's negative, but when you remove, this is what I was thinking before. And I think I said it in a live stream. Then Tony came on because he actually did it. And he was like, oh yeah, if you remove some of the days where AMC goes absolutely nuclear, well, the SPY was red on a couple of those days. So if the SPY is red on the days that AMC goes ballistic, then it's going to mess with the beta numbers. On the 5 year, it's always been positive. On the 1 year, it's kind of getting messed with a little bit. Oh, SPY's getting a candle here. Here we go. Market turnaround today, huh? What time is it right now? We do have some time if we want to YOLO into some SPY calls. I don't know. Let me see how expensive the 461s are. Because there's going to be a decent amount of theta decay on it. If it starts to go and it breaks, let's see. They don't even have 461s. They're messing with me. They don't want me to make any money on these SPY calls. All right, Amy popping up a little bit too. Apple getting a little bit of action. GME getting a little bit of action. Here we go, everybody. Am I 60% in the red on my AMC account? Yes. All right, cheers, mustache. That's fair. AMC Metaverse think that's a good idea. I don't know. I'm not the Metaverse guy. I don't think it's like this crazy revolutionary thing. I think it's been around for a while and it's been repackaged and rebranded as a new name. Let's see here. All right, SPY. What are you going to do here? See, I wanted those 461s, but here's the thing. They don't freaking exist right now. So the only thing you can get is 462s, and you're going to get absolutely slaughtered by theta if SPY doesn't start to get going. So, like, that's not really fair, market makers not wanting me to sell me those contracts, but, you know. Let's see. Metaverse sec. I don't know about the whole metaverse stuff. It's like I will. But here's the thing. Even though I'm gonna talk trash about it and I'm gonna be like, I don't know, I'm still gonna put money behind it because here's the thing. You could just see these types of business endeavors, just like the tech bubble, or like literally things could just rip and you make a bunch of money. Like, is it probably gonna have the potential to like invest in it and make a bunch of money? Yes. Do I fully get it right now? No, but that doesn't mean that I can't like get a little bit of exposure to it just in case things really start to take off with the metaverse stuff. Metaverse is literally Wii community with furniture. See? How long has the Wii been alive for? I don't know. I think I was like 8 years old when I got a Wii, something like that. But it can also tank. Exactly. You gotta, it's the same thing with options. Like you gotta be very, very willing to just take the risk. Let's see. Going to the big screen while sitting at home. What? Why is it so hard for AMC to get the share count through a third party? Here's the thing: the executives are probably worried. They're probably worried about it because one, here's the thing: I don't know if you can actually do it legitimately, not like legitimately, but accurately. Like Ethereum did it, and the CEO came out and was like, "There's all these synthetic naked shares that should not be there in our stock." Well, who did Ethereum use? We don't know. And this is what I was saying earlier. I don't care about share intel. I literally don't care. The whole point of the video this weekend was not to be like, oh, share intel, let's do it. It's to show people that even if we were to see a share count and it came back that there was nothing, which in my opinion is highly unlikely with the amount of failure to delivers that we've seen in the stock and the amount of crazy things that we've seen happen on AMC. But setting that aside, even if we were to see nothing, we have a stock trading below fundamental value, in my opinion, because fundamental value is an opinion. It's subjective. Like Rich Greenfield says it's valued at a penny. That's his opinion. Because some people are putting the fundamental value at 50, 60, 70. That is their opinion. But in my opinion right now, what you should put in the box that if you're doing some sort of spreadsheet on what AMC's value is, in that box where there should be a number, it should just say higher than whatever it's trading at right now. So taking that into account, and with a high short interest, well, you have a company that's continuously getting better fundamentally with a high short interest. So either way, this company could easily see a lot of success in terms of its share price appreciating over the next couple of quarters and even years. So worst case scenario, we're in the same place we've always been with a stock that's getting better fundamentally that we helped save with continually high short interest. That's also linked to other stocks that could potentially, GameStop, have wild amounts of synthetic or naked shorting on it. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter. It's like we're kind of just sitting here. Here's what it's like. It's like me sometimes. Like when my freshman and sophomore year, you're sitting at college and there's nothing really going on the weekend. So what do? You just go to the bar. We're just sitting around here. We're like, all right, we're buying and holding, but we're not doing anything else. We might as well try to get a count. It can't hurt us. And the thing is that you're going to see people, media outlets, and everybody come out. If there was nothing, be like, oh, no, it's terrible, blah, blah, blah. They found nothing. It's like, here's the thing. I was trying to get in front of it and be like, no, 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 no. Even if it found nothing, which is highly unlikely, we're still in that really, really good situation with a stock fundamentally undervalued with over shorting happening on it that's linked to other stocks that also probably have crazy high amounts of manipulation going on. You see what I'm saying? It's like it doesn't really like do much. Let's go Wonder Woman. What is this? What is this nonsense you guys are saying? So go to the bar equals MOAS. Done. All right, I guess so. First boom boom candle will break through 30. I don't know. What's Apple at right now? Oh, here we go. Here we go, Apple. GME's coming back up. Going to hit 128 right here. Let's see if Amy can get a little bit of action here, too. We're at 2181, down 5%. GME's down 9%. That's weird. I feel like 72 was the squeeze. Why do you think that 4 a.m. forever? Why do you think that? With short interest basically at the same level now. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that you got to keep in mind 4 a.m. forever. The short interest on AMC fell about 10%, I believe, when we ran, maybe a little bit more. Let's take a look at what happened. So technically, let's watch. So let's go on. Let's just do exchange reported. Exchange reported. So look, right here, May 28th was 102 million shares. Then it comes down to 75 million shares. So what is that? 25 million shares? Okay, so here's the thing you have to look at. On that run between May 28th and June 30th, the short interest only decreased by about 25 million shares. So technically, all you need in order to have one of those big runs is 25 million shares sold short. Technically. And what is that? 5% short interest? Like, if all the shorts recover at 5% short, and we're at 17, 18? Come on now. Come on now. AA sold 25 million. No. Ooh, we're getting AA FUD. The shills are coming in today. I like it. Okay, so here's the thing. Adam Aaron told us that here's the thing. If you're somebody coming in here trying to be bearish against AMC, you have to come in with something that hasn't already been asked and answered. Like Adam Aaron selling shares, asked and answered. All done. Like the thing is, like you're gonna go after something that's just been asked and answered that nobody cares about. We're just like, yeah, whatever. Elon sold so many shares. Is Tesla going to zero? I'll just throw it right back at you. So many different CEOs and executives have been selling shares. Does that mean their company's going to zero? No. Apple ripping right now. There we go. Let's see. How are these Apple contracts doing? 14%? That's, little nonsense over there, but they have a lot of time on them. So let's see. SPY's coming up a little bit here. Dun, 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 dun. Probably should have gotten the weeklies. Not going to lie. Probably should have gotten the weeklies. But, give myself a little bit more time. Play it a little bit safe. Don't be a YOLOing idiot 22-year-old. But, got to do what you got to do sometimes. What's up, Tendy Time? How you doing? Dropping from 72 to 20 has a bunch of people hurt, not just mentally, but financially. I don't think all these people are shills. I won't be able to make my mortgage if we don't get back to 44. Ooh. Ooh. That's not great. Trey's mustache. If you have to sell something, like you have to sell something. Like it's not that it's like nobody in here is going to be like, oh, you have to do these things in your life. Nobody's going to be like, oh, chill. Like that was wow. That was a whistle. I'm sorry about that. Nobody's going to say that. Only shill comment that could bother me now. We bought the entire government in multiple foreign countries already. There's no stopping us. That's true. Let's see. Vix, do you think options are going to be the key to this entire thing? Yeah. We see it happen many, many, many times. I don't think they're hedging right now. They don't have to, because the way that they're selling the options, the put deltas and the call deltas can just balance each other out. And then their system's going to be like, yeah, delta neutral, you're good. And the risk department's going to be like, okay, you're directionally neutral, you're fine. But if it breaks out of a certain range, up or down, is when they start to hedge. Now, if they hedge, if it's running down, that's more shorting. If they hedge when it's running up, that's a lot of buying that comes in. So you got to see what's going to happen. Right now, though, with Max Payne being at 22 for the January, we're right trapped in the range. We got to see what happens. Hold on. We're getting some news here, I think. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says consumer balance sheet has never been in better shape. Expects best growth we've ever had this year. Whoa, that's big coming from Jamie. That is big. Isn't he also a DJ, or is that the Goldman CEO? It's either Jamie Dimon or the Goldman CEO is like a DJ too. It's kind of cool. He's lying. Jamie Dimon is lying. Nails, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that. Just bought 500 more at 2142 earlier today. Oh, there you go. That is a nice dip buy. GME coming up a little bit here. Jamie Dimon is gaslighting all of us. He's obviously pumping. He probably is. It's Jamie Dimon. What do you think he's going to do? The CEO of JP Morgan, he's not going to come out and be like, the market's crashing. He's not going to spread any of that nonsense. I don't know. They seem to be pretty smart to get some of their entities out of the DTCC before this hits. No. PC, that's not what they're doing. That whole like account closing at the DTCC is a nothing burger. It's not a big deal. They do this all the time with many different companies. They add accounts, they take away accounts. Not a big deal. They're not out of the DTCC, so and they're not closing down their clear. None of that. So. What is he pumping? Oh, he's trying to pump the market. Bought 8 more GME today at 123. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, Jamie Dimon's big gaslighting right now. All right, what's Apple doing? 170.65. If Apple goes green today, that'd be sweet. How's the option chain looking here? We get anything crazy at lower strikes? Let's see. 10,000 at 22, little gamma ramp right here. It ramps up past 35. 35 here, and then, oh my God, there's 60,000 contracts at 40. I just want to see what the hell they do if it hits 40. Like, they're so sorry, but they're so fucked if it starts to run. Because the thing, like exactly what we've been saying, it's like if they keep it in this little range, they technically really don't have to hedge anything because if their system says delta neutral, they're fine. But if we get outside of that range is when they actually have to start hedging because they won't be able to sell enough puts in order to counteract it. And then they would just have like a crazy directional position on the put side. They would need it to go up. So if they sell a bunch of puts, they actually want it to go up. A lot of people are saying there's going to be a gamma squeeze on the 21st of January because all the call options. What are your thoughts? There doesn't have to be, but it's so here's the thing with the gamma squeeze. Some months and some options chains and some expiration dates are going to have a higher potential that if we start going in one direction, well, the hedging in the backdrop of buying volume is going to be so much more than others. That's what we're seeing on January. It's just potential. If we start to run at all, it's done. It's like they're screwed. Like all of those options running in the money because here's what happens. They start to run. They start to run like the stock. This is kind of what that guy Grandante was saying, and this is what we see happen all the time. When the stock starts to run, what happens? People don't necessarily buy shares, they buy calls. So if the stock keeps running, people buy more calls, they run in the money. Now the stock's ripping even more. And then people buy more calls, they run in the money. And it just keeps going. It's not just what we're seeing on the chain is what's going to be it for when we start to go. Like if we look right here, yeah, there's 101,000 in the money with 552,000 out of the money. But again, like exactly what we've been seeing, there's a balance between the puts and the calls. If this starts to get out of whack and the puts just drop like out at like crazy, like if we start to run and this goes to like 200,000 in the money and the puts go to like 30,000, it's they have to hedge. They have to start hedging because I don't believe that they've hedged these contracts yet. There's no reason for them to. Why would they? It's potential. Nothing is set in stone, says Tenny time. 100%. 100%. In T2, crazy after the yeah. So T2, that's when you're going to see a massive spike in FTDs because when people start exercising their contracts, again, look at this right here. So the deep in the money contracts for January, people can still. Why is this not working? Oh, wrong expiration date. These contracts right here, these 10s. Do you know how much it costs? This is very simple, like talking about options. Do you know how much it costs per contract here to exercise these $10 strikes? $1,000. So if you wanted 100 shares of AMC and you were holding this $10 strike, it's going to cost you $1,000. Now the contract is worth 1,100. So technically, wait, hold on, what's the difference? So it would be 1170. Wow, there's like no difference now between exercising and it's like $8, $6. The difference between exercise, or no, it's not. Just kidding. Oh no, it is about $8, $6. This is crazy. The difference between exercising and selling your shares. So these 10s right here are going to get these are most likely going to get exercised because here's the thing. If you see, so right now the contracts, let's see, the last price was 1164. So that means that the break even technically on this contract right now is 2164. So you would make an extra about $13 if you just sold your contract. Well, why wouldn't you want to have the shares? So these $10 contracts right now, with the way that the options are priced, it makes more sense to exercise them. So that's 1.9 million shares that could potentially come back in. Cool. Then we have a bunch of these down here. As we get lower, there's even more. Now, if these are being used to hide short interest, well, then they're going to have to close them out and probably go to the July or June expiration date. And then they also have to do another buying transaction for those buy right trades. Cost to borrow is so low and average days on loan is looking really weird on Ortex. They are legit manipulating everything around AMC and GME. The reason why the cost to borrow is so low, we went over this a couple of times. I might make a video about this today. It's because of institutions. We've seen the institutions over the last 2 quarters buy a boatload of shares. Now, this technically does. The institutions do loan shares. This is also what we've been saying, though. It doesn't make sense for them to loan out right now. It just doesn't. With the cost to borrow so low and the utilization so low, it doesn't make any sense for them to do that. But it doesn't mean that the shares aren't available to lend. they might be available. They're just like not loaning them. They're just like, yeah, no, we'll put them up here, but they're not available. Like nobody's taking them out on loan. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But w- what happens then is that since the institutions own more shares than they did previously, and some of them are going to put them like out on loan, which is what they're doing. Well, you can't get the utilization to as high levels unless the short interest goes to like 25%. Now, that's kind of a shitty thing because well then the cost to borrow can't get so high and jack up the pressure on the shorts, but on GME it can. There's only 2.25 million shares that went out on loan and jacked up the utilization by 20%, not like utilization number plus 20%, like a net like 60% to 80%. It was crazy. Apple coming up here, SPY starting to move, GME starting to come up here. Piling into in the money January 21 options squeeze their paper nuts to dust. Here's the thing. I've been talking about this for a little while. I just can't go out and tell people to do that. But this is the thing I'm trying to get across with options. When people say don't buy options, that is an uneducated way of looking at it. There are specific strikes and expiration dates like weeklies that are kind of stupid to buy options on unless you really, really know what you're doing. What you really need to think about when you're buying options, and this is the message that needs to start getting spread. How will the contract you're buying affect delta hedging? And how likely is that contract to run in the money by expiration? Those are the only two questions you need to ask yourself. If it's a high probability of those two, like affecting delta hedging, like making them delta hedge and running in the money, then it's a smart thing to do because it not only can benefit you in your options position, but it can also benefit your share position with the delta hedging that could possibly come in. Does that make sense? This isn't like go buy in the money options. You guys can do whatever you want with your money. I'm not here to tell you to do that. I'm just going over how things will work if that were to happen. If it doesn't, well, then we're going to need to see that other buying volume come in to break us out of that range to force them to hedge the ones that are already there. Sounds like he's on a rant. Sort of. Sort of. Wouldn't it be better to buy deep in the money and exercise them? Technically, yes. But right now, there's not like it's a, what do you call it? There's not like a weird pricing discrepancy where if you bought the in the money calls, you could immediately exercise them and make money. SPY coming up here. Apple coming up a little bit. Here we go. GME bouncing off the 50. AME down $1.14, down 5% here. Also, for everybody filtered in right now, make sure you guys hit that like button. Just helps out with the algo a little bit. I don't crap about options. So when it comes to that certain date calls or puts, is it automatically exercised or does that person have to do it themselves on that specific date? You have to, if you own a contract, it is up to you. You have the right, but not the obligation to exercise your contract. It's just an agreement for a further date. So basically what you're doing when you buy a call is say, hey, I'm willing to give you this money right now to lock in a price that I want to buy in at a future date. So what you're saying, let's just say you want to buy a $30 call for AMC that expires this week. What you're essentially saying is, hey, I'm willing to buy 100 shares of AMC at 30 on or before the end of this week. That's what you're saying. But you don't have to. You can trade the contract, which is, I mean, I've never exercised a contract ever. Just in general. I was going to exercise my 40 for this January, but it didn't end up working out because the like after June, the stock just started to tumble. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just hold this contract, see what happens. Then I just sold the contract, bought more shares. Because it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense to buy this. I was like, yeah, it's not like that much of a difference to me right now. And there's no like gamma potential. So I might as well just sell the contract, buy the shares, or flip it into something else and make more money with it. SPY's coming up. Apple's really starting to come up now. This is good. Well, Amy getting a little bit of a boom boom candle here. Let's see what happens. Come on now. All right, now we're up 24% on these Apple contracts. Nice. It's like securing an interest rate on a home loan. Sort of, yeah. It exercises the shares if you have the money. If you have auto exercise turned on. If you have auto exercise turned on, then yes, it will do that. If you have the money in your account, it will automatically exercise for you. I don't have that on. Where do you see Apple going? I don't know. I got a next week expiration. I think that if the market turns around, especially tomorrow, Apple could get a nice boost. And with the time premium on these contracts, it could be decent. I'm playing it a little bit more safe just because I don't have like a massive bankroll to play with right now by choice. Like I'm not trying to just throw in a bunch of money and start YOLOing, especially in this market environment. I'm perfectly fine with taking smaller trades, just like SPY this morning and flipping it for more money and just continually going on that little road until we slowly stack up the cash balance and then start taking bigger positions. But It's more of like a just a reversal trade, which is what's happening right now. And Apple on the smaller time frames with the 1348 strategy, it looks good. But on the longer, like the 4 hour, it still looks terrible. So I'm kind of looking to see what happens with that, but securing a position right now. Let's see. Ooh, Amy, come on now, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's do this thing. The spotlight should be on cost to borrow, not reflecting daily trade action. No, no, no. The cost to borrow is not going to reflect daily trade action. It's going to reflect utilization. Because utilization is just the market for lendable shares. If the utilization's higher, it's just scarcity. That's all you have to talk about. It's like really, really basic. Like that's what you learn in like macroeconomics 101, scarcity. If something is scarce, people are going to be willing to pay more for it if the demand is there. So if there's less of something, people are going to be willing to pay more for it. You're half my age and twice my smarts, Justin. I don't know about that. I just know more. You probably know much more about certain topics than I do. It's just I know stuff about this. I think 80% of the people sell the contracts. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. What do I think of Intel? Is Intel reporting soon? If Intel's reporting soon, I'm definitely going to strangle it. Every single time I'll strangle Intel earnings. It moves big on earnings. Typically, it moves down. So I usually go a little bit deeper on the put side. And if Intel does what it has done a lot of times on earnings, it just poops itself. Like it's a really, really solid. All right, solid trade. Apple. What's the all-time high on Apple? 184 or something? 182.94. Interesting. Why is the cost to borrow so low? Stop calling me Astro, bro. That's not my name. It's low because institutions have bought more shares and have more shares that they're willing to loan out. That's why. When bowling at Foxwoods, I don't know if I would go bowling at Foxwoods. I feel like I would do other things at Foxwoods. Mainly show you guys how bad I am at gambling. Strangling is an options move. Yeah, it's buying puts and calls, typically equidistant out of the money. Sometimes I don't do equally distant. I do like the same dollar amount on each side. How are the prices defined on contracts? Oh, people write their whole PhD reports on options pricing. There's a model called the Black-Scholes model. It takes into account implied volatility, time decay, theta, delta, and gamma into it too to kind of price options. But like you can kind of like eyeball it and be like how like if you know a stock really well, you can kind of figure out what the options should be worth at any given time and if they're undervalued or overvalued. On other stocks that you don't watch all the time though, like I've stolen contracts before. It's fun. You steal it from market makers and you just mess with them. You play poker? I'd be good at poker. Just sitting there. I actually am pretty good at poker. I just blackjack. I'm either really good and for a little bit, and then it just all goes away. Spy pop. I feel like 22 is max pain this week because of next week's options. No. What they're going to do this week is try to hold it below 24 is max pain. But remember with what I've been saying about options and delta hedging, there's always going to be more calls on AMC's options chain just because people are going to be overly bullish. So what they have to do is if max pain is the price where all of the most amount of contracts expire out of the money, if they can finish under it, well, the deltas on the puts increase, but the deltas on the calls decrease. So it balances it out. So let's say like there's calls are like this in terms of the delta and the puts are right here. Well, for you guys, it would be like this. So calls, puts. Now, when it comes down a little bit, when the price moves down, well, then it comes like this and it balances out the delta. Let's see here. Bad news, Jack. Spider-Man past your favorite movie? Titanic. I don't know if that's my favorite movie. Oh, here comes Apple. And Spy. Come on, Amy. Do your thing. What's IWM looking like? Feeling good today. I'm feeling hot. IWM trying to move back up a little bit. Come on, Amy. I'm feeling good after that Spy trade. So let's see if Apple and how's Lucid doing over here? Is Lucid getting at least a little bit of action? Come on, at least be green. We were trying to play this $43 breakout, so I got him like right here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get something good on him this week. Who knows though? Who knows? All right, Amy, come on. None of this other nonsense that you're doing right now. We need you to go up. We're seeing IWM start to bend up. We're seeing AMC and GME. Let's go. It's time. It's like the lazy kid like on a sports team in high school. It's like, come on, buddy, time to go. This is Weeble. Does the 1348 strategy work on weekly charts? Okay, so here's how I use the 1348. I don't just look at the 5 minute or just look at the 4 hour. I try to get a better picture of what's going on. This is why I've gotten into the Apple trade right now. On the 5, 15, and 30, here comes Amy. On the 5, 15, and 30-minute charts, and I think 45, it's crossed. And on some of the other charts, it's curling. Now, the MACD is already crossed. So typically, you need a MACD cross and the 1348. But with what SPY's doing today, I'm kind of just using my own judgment. Like, okay, the SPY had an absolutely terrible, well, this is IWM right now, but the SPY had an absolutely terrible start to the day, going down about 2%. Now it's only down 0.91. So what I'm looking at is, okay, Apple's down a little bit right now. We're seeing it start to bend back on some of the shorter time frames. It easily could start to turn around on some of the longer time frames. So I got a little bit of time on these contracts, didn't put that much money into them, and I'm just riding it out, hopefully for a little bit of a SPY reversal tomorrow. But typically what I would do is I would play the weeklies and also get a SPY put for this Apple trade. It's setting up perfectly like I've done it many times in the past, and you guys have seen it. I'll get like a couple of SPY puts and then some weekly YOLO Apple calls. I like it when it's a little bit later in the week, but whatever, it's fine. We also have inflation numbers coming out on Wednesday, so I might be out of this Apple trade in these lucid calls a little bit late, like early. Like now, Apple's really starting to rip up here. We need power hour, yeah. What would happen if the entire market didn't sell the news and buy the rumors? Infinite upside? Yeah. Some people are visual learners. Would you be able to show buy and sell using the 1348 as an example? It doesn't have to be an actual stock, perhaps a paper trade. Okay. I could show you it on the SPY. I couldn't show you on the SPY today. Oh, I'll show you a perfect one. Okay. So I was looking at Lowe's in Home Depot. This is a really easy one. So 4-hour chart. I'll pull up Home Depot first. Really easy. So Home Depot right here. This is to the downside. You can see that right here, the MACD crosses on the 6th, and then the 13 crosses below the 48, and it keeps coming down. Now, Home Depot, as we can see down here, is down 2% today. They also have earnings coming up, but that's a little bit weird. But here's what I was looking at. I was like, Lowe's and Home Depot pretty much move together a lot. So when we come over here, Lowe's just crossed on the 4-hour, but it didn't cross. It was about to cross when you were looking at it this weekend, down 2.85% today. So that's kind of what I look at over here. So hold on, let me move this back over. Let's see. Amy popping up a little bit here. This is what we like to see. Back above 22. Apple looking good. SPY coming back up here. Ooh. This could be a nice end of the day, people. It could be pretty sweet. Market is so damn emotional. Relax. Yep. Cost to borrow on AMC should be higher. Nah, not right now. Lucid's at 42. No, it's not. Is it really coming down? Lucid coming up. There we go. That's what I want to see at a Lucid. Amy getting some candles here. Same thing with the SPY. Okay, so then there's the other strategy for day trading that I use. Here's what it is right here. Breaks above the 50 right here, retests and comes back up. So you would want to enter around here, but it's still trapped in the range, which I don't really like. So I would have waited until it comes up here, down, test the 50, and then you see this big move from 460 to 462. Remember, I wanted to get those 461s a little while ago, but they didn't have them. So I was just like, screw it. But I already made the money on the downside on the SPY today. I didn't really want to double dip. What time is it right now? I've got 6 minutes left. Hold on. Let me see on the 5 minute on the SPY. I have a little bit of time left. Maybe we'll do another SPY trade just for fun to do this 1348 strategy really quickly. It might have crossed. Okay, so it just crossed. Let's do it. YOLO, right? So the 1348 strat, it just crossed. So I'm going to buy a couple of these contracts right here, and I'm going to quick flip them on the SPY. So let's see. The 13 crossed above the 48. Now I need a big move out of the SPY for this to happen here. So this is purely educational. Do not do this. I would typically at this point in the day go for the 463s. They don't have them though. They don't have them. So I'm kind of screwed on this right now. Like the theta is going to get me. If SPY doesn't start to go right now, I'm done. Completely screwed, which is fine. Like it's just the way that the strikes are set up right now. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the 13 crossed above the 48 and the MACD has crossed. So let's see what happens here. Max pain is 24. So let's see. Yeah, SPY contracts down a little bit. Do I really care? Not really. We're just messing around. Will I get out of these really, really quickly if it starts to go against me? Yes, because this is for educational purposes and this is for you guys. How do you always pick the strike they don't have? That's just where I want to go and they don't have it. This is weird. This is something new. You guys just turned STV into Chase the VIX. No, this is just educational right now. Let's see what happens. This is literally like testing out the 1348 strategy on the 5-minute, which honestly, I don't like as good as the 4-hour. So buy's coming up now. I don't know. Let's see what happens. This is a YOLO. Let's see what happens. You see the Unusual Whales tweet about effing stuff up in the aftermarket today? Nah, degenerate gambler. Sometimes it happens. So let's see. On the 5-minute, it still looks good. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to mess around with it for a little bit. We'll probably give this until like 2:30. And if it doesn't go in our direction, then we're going to get out. Also, for everybody new filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on the stream, I am losing money for educational purposes. Testing out the 1348 right now. It did just cross. Let's see. Are you looking at SPY on the daily? I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. So technically, yes. Not daily candles, but on the daily chart. Yes. So a little cool off. Let's see if it's going to jump back up. Whoa, doesn't look like it. I've YOLO'd a time or two. Happens. Yeah, SPY coming down. Let's see. I would have wanted it right here at the retest. Because if it retests now, it's like it's almost out of time for it to just go retest back up. But we'll see. And you technically probably wouldn't want to do it on the daily, like a 0 data expiration. So that was pretty stupid. So I just get out of this. Like, this was stupid. Like, I didn't want to do this. All right. How much are these down? Oh, God. No. All right. So we got to. No, geez. Oh, you guys stink. I was trying to be educational over here. We hit a dirty SPY trade and now we're just messing around like this. That sucks. Apple still up 24% on these Apple calls. There we go. Let's see if SPY will come back a little bit. I think it's got some juice in it. I think it's got some juice. Thoughts on Friday's glitch? It's just nonsense. Like we saw it happen live. Like, lol, it will go back up, says Trey's mustache. Yeah, I bet it will, but like maybe not in the time frame that I need it to. Broke the VIX. How much did I lose? Like $30, like $20 right now. Like that. I didn't go big on it. Like I'm literally just doing it for like educational purposes. So I didn't throw money at it. Because I wouldn't have taken this trade. I would have taken it right here. But I just wasn't looking at it. Or like around here. I wouldn't have bottom ticked it. I'm not brilliant like that. Just added 100 shares of AMC. There you go. Let's see. Astro never loses money. Just saying. Everybody loses money. Have you ever really shorted the VIX? I've bought puts on VXX. All right. SPY coming back up. Let's see what happens here. Amy's starting to make a little bit of a move. Lucid, a little bit in the green. Apple, nonsense. Come on, SPY. If it can break the 200 MA, that would be sweet. Let's see. Apple moving down a little bit. GME trying to come up a little. 127.45. I don't know. Let's see if we get Unusual Whales just reiterating they have something big on Twitter. Yeah, it's probably I don't know. Interesting to say the least. Why didn't you buy the VIX? Because I wanted SPY puts with 0 days to expiration, and I made 250% on them. That's kind of why I don't care. Like this SPY trade right now is like educational. It's like, yeah, whatever. Let's test it out. See how it works. Oh, Mask Gang. What's up, people? Puts on Lucid for the lockup. I don't know. Well, there goes DWAC. Up or down? There she goes. There DWAC goes. Starting to go again. Dumb Marine Trader. Thank you so much for becoming a member, my man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to all the members in here. You guys are awesome. Amy getting a little bit of action here. Spy's trying. DWAC starting to come up. GME starting to come up. I don't know. This could get a little interesting here, folks. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, boom booms. Here we go, people. Oh, yeah. And for everybody new filtering in right now, we did a little bit of a SPY YOLO just to test out the 1348 strategy on like the day. Oh, here comes Amy right now. Now, typically, Gabe would probably call me a complete idiot for doing what I did, especially because the strike that I wanted was 463 and it's not on the freaking chain. But, you know, it's educational, right? Yo. Green at the end of the day says, my name isn't Justin Frozen Peas and Meat Juice. There we go. Did that 1348 MA deal up 40% on the SPY, says Dumb Marine Trader. There you go. You did a YOLO? Yeah, a little bit. Not really. It was a tiny YOLO. We already crushed it on SPY today on this downturn right here. We sold like here and here, I think was right around where it was. We got the puts like around here. So we really crushed it on the SPY. It was like 200% or something. So I don't know. These SPY contracts are coming back to life. Let's see. Am I green on them yet? Haha, I'm green on SPY. Do I just take this and run right now? I feel like I should. I'm up 20%. I feel like I should take this and run. I feel like that's how we do things right now. I just take it and run, right? I feel like that should be how we do things right now. Because, like, it's supposed to be quick in and out. Make a little quick. Oh, it's coming back down. All right. We were in the red. But the YOLO's coming back. The YOLO. Come on, SPY. Come on now. Imagine we hit it both ways today and go absolutely nuclear with a SPY trade, playing it up and down. Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid. All right, we're up 30% right now. Nice. Awesome. Good job, 1348. Nice. I feel like I should take it because this is just silly right now. I'm up 25%. I don't know. I think it wants to jump. Yeah, it wants to jump. We're going to leave it here for a bit and see what happens. This is where the YOLO demon comes into play. Ho, we got a lot of people in here. For everybody new filtered in right now, make sure you guys hit that like button. Helps me out a whole lot with the algo. Oh, SPY YOLO coming back to life. Amy popping up, down 85 cents here. We usually could see it go green. GME coming back to life at 129. SPY, nope, none of that nonsense that we're going to see right here. Up 300% on my SPY YOLOs. There you go. Thanks for the educational risk. Take it. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens here. I don't know. We're still green on them, 18%. It's getting really, really flickery right now with SPY, so let's see what happens. All righty. Buy coming down. Where's Apple? What did Apple do on that? We're only up 11% now with this little candle here. If we can get another nice little boom on this, I will be out. What does it say on the 1348? It says stay in it. So let's see what happens here. Entertained? Hey, man, we're just YOLOing over here for fun, for funsies, you know? This is just how we'd like to. Oh, here it comes. Theta's about to just beat my butt in. It's getting close. GME cross 1348. What time frame? 5 minute? I wouldn't use it on AMC or GME. I just wouldn't. There's too many crazy things that can happen with those. All right, Amy's looking all right here. SPY, come on, get a little bit of a candle. Oh, above 462.55, I'll take it. 31% right now on SPY. Come on. 35%. You know what? I want. Should we go for a 100% gain? Should we just randomly YOLO it just for fun? Just nail it here. What's max pain currently? 24. I think we should do it. Screw it. Scared money don't make money, right? On the 5-minute, I wouldn't use it. I mean, it could be a good indicator, but like I just don't. I don't trust it over there. If SPY goes green today, that would be insanity. If SPY recaptured this entire move. All right, here we go. Let's see here. I'm thinking about buying my first put contract. What's the worst that could happen? Would I have to buy shares? No, no, no. The contract would just expire worthless and you would have no more money. So you put $100 into the trade, it goes to zero and you lose. That's the worst that could happen. All right. I don't know. I don't know, SPY. I don't know. What are we doing here? Amy gets above 22.25. We'll run to 22.50. Then nonstop 25 says Philly. Whoo! That would be sweet. Lucid 42.3. I mean, I need Lucid to start coming back. All right, SPY. It's time for a candle. All right. As of right now, the 1348 strategy is working. Tesla moving up. Yeah, Tesla's doing good. SPY coming down here. What am I now up on these? 18%. Let's see. Have you looked at the weekly AMC chart with the 1348? It looks bad. I mean, that's just a longer time frame. It'll show different things on different charts. All right, SPY. Tesla moving. Oh, here she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Woohoo! Here she comes. 45% on SPY YOLOs. Here it comes. I like it. I like it, people. Guys, the lesson here is the 1348 strategy, but also don't play YOLO the VIX. He's just really lucky right now. No. Oh, look at this candle. This is wildness. Look at this. Oh boy. All right. We're up 75%. All right. I think we're leaving it over here for a little bit. If it hits 100%, I'll make it free. I wanted it right here when it tests the 50, but I just didn't see it. The 13 crossed around here, but it's ripping right now. All right, Amy, come on, do your thing. Tesla coming up. I bet Apple's coming up too. All right, we're having some fun. Matt's Duck Suspenders, thank you so much for the super. Just in case you needed to know, I'm here. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate that. SV, check Twitter DM. I got you, buddy. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you, TMI's avocado. All right, these contracts might be, watch at 464, the slowdown. What's it at now? Well, if it goes to 464, these contracts are literally going to print. Which is, see, I wanted the 463s. So I'd be in a much better spot right now if I had the 463s, but whatever. Guess you're welcome for my question on the live visual for the 1348. Thank you, Lex. I mean, at the end of the day, it was still looking good, but this was like a tiny YOLO gamble. I think I spent like $90 on it and I'm up $67. So for everybody that was asking earlier, like how much money you need to have to trade options, it's like not a lot at all. Watch for a red candle to break the 13 now. You know what, STV's neighbor? I don't need that. I don't need that pessimism over here when I'm having fun YOLO and SPY. Like, come on, 81 per. I probably should sell this right now. Like, what are we doing here? Are we really gonna Amy coming back up too, down 84 cents? I don't know. The SPY's looking really good. I want it to hit 100% so I can sell half. Oh wait, I can't. I only have 3 contracts. Uh-oh, we're locked in. All right, we just broke 463 on the SPY. All right, well, I guess we're YOLOing today. Here we go. Third test of the day incoming for what price? All right, SPY got knocked down off of that. So, guys, if you wanted to know, the 1348 strategy, solid. Is anyone going to talk about the mad run back up in Palantir? What did they do? Is it above 20 yet? No. Today it came back decently, but Jesus, SPY. Well, first day back with settled cash in the account. Having some fun. CPI data going to crush this by Wednesday. Good thing my contracts expire in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I don't have to deal with any of that nonsense. It works. I used it for Apple today. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, it's super cool. I haven't even used it on a longer time frame yet. I still want it. I still want to test it out on that longer time frame, but we'll have to see what happens. Let's see. All right, SPY moving down a little bit here. You know what? Should we just take this 73 bucks? I think we should. Screw it. YOLO. Done. Fill me. Fill it. Fill it. Guys, it didn't fill. These are so volatile. Oh my God. Good scalp strategy for around the 200 a day. Buy 10 option in the money calls. That's one. Yeah, you can do that too. Scaled out 40%. Nick, there you go. Nick, don't get mad at me for what I just did. All right, I'll leave this. Honestly, I don't. Hold on. Oh no, it's coming up to the 200 EMA right now. So hold on. Stupid is what stupid does. Stupidly making money over here, I guess. It's just nonsense. Like, come on. That was lucky. Like, you have to, like, that was, like, I can't take credit for that one. Like, that was like, all right, 1348, it crossed, MACD crossed in the 5 minute. Let's see what happens. And then it just went boom. But let's see what happens here. We saw this little sell. Wait, where did we get this? I don't know. I kind of want to get out of this. I don't want this anymore. We're done with this. We're done YOLOing. We're done. Whenever, literally when it starts to come down, I'm like, all right, we're done. And then it starts to come back up. And I'm like, but wait a second. Let's see. SB today was the 10th day of January. Our community has been really caught up in the 122 option chain. Getting us next gamma series. Explain how 11 days it can happen. We need to see a big move to get us going initially. If we don't see that big move, then it will not happen. Close mine. You guys did it too. I think I want to risk it for the biscuit. Just a little bit. How much are these up now? 51%. If this candle starts to come back up, we'll take it. But let's see. Yeah, for everybody filtering in, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button. Amy coming back up here. Here we go. Down 88 cents. Come on, SPY. All right, let's screw this. We're done. What is going? How is the bid above the ask? All right. This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. Thanks for being here. Hit the like for Moas with STV soon. Thank you, Pam. They will fight to keep it under 20 for January 2021. Yeah, they're going to try. I don't know how well they're going to be doing at that, but they're going to do their best. All right, hold on. I need another green candle to sell this thing. If it dies, it dies. At these prices, I think it's better to just FOMO. What do you mean? All right, I'm going to hit the... All right, we're done with this. What? Did it already sell? What? Oh, I already have an order. That's why. Vix over here is being an idiot. All right, we're done with this. Come on, get it off my screen. Done. Nice. Sold it at 47. What did I buy it for? I don't know. I think I made like 40, 50 bucks on that. Nice. Cool. Cool. That was fun. All right. So we're doing good on the SPY. Played it on the way up and the way down today. So, I mean, that's kind of a good thing that we did. Amy trying to come back up here. I think we should like relax on SPY trading for today. We'll do it tomorrow. No more SPY trades for the day. We'll come back and do it tomorrow. FOMO when it starts ripping. It's coming, says Philly. There you go. SV, I had to hunt for you again on YouTube. That's nonsense. YouTube, why are you playing with me? Amy, break that more recent high of 22.20 and start to get going. What was the price that somebody was calling out? Was it 22.22? Was that what we were looking at? I think that's what we were looking at. Hold on. What do we got over here? I missed you people this weekend. Happy to be back. Okay, so we need a big move. So you've been talking about this for several months now. Don't we need the gamma to happen to get the volume we need? No. We need the volume to... No, we need the buying volume to come in. It doesn't necessarily... Volume is just a result, not a cause. So when people say volume, what they really mean is just demand coming back in. That's what we need. Like you need a lot of demand coming back in for the stock at a certain level. And if it starts to get going enough, well, gamma is going to kick in, more FOMO, a little bit of shorts covering, and that's how we get there. It doesn't take that much. We need one or two really, really solid days in order to really kick it off. We saw GME do its thing in the after hours. We need intraday moves like that to really spook the shorts into kind of getting out. And other than that, you people, yeah, St. Cali, you people. I always call you people. That's the joke. Oh, here she comes. Yeah, she just broke 22.23 right now. She's at 22.17 right now. GME getting a little bit of a candle at 129. All right. I mean, if you guys stayed in these SPY calls, you're probably up more than me, but I really did not recommend doing that to anybody. I probably shouldn't have even done that myself, but took a nice another $50 gain off of SPY today. You got to do what you got to do. In the previous 4 weeks, I bought weekly calls on AMC that were $3 and $4 out of the money, lost 1K. Today, about the $22 calls for the 14th of February. You might be all right with those. It's just going to be a little bit it's going to be a little bit wonky with the calls on AMC. Like unless you're in them already, and like here's the thing: if we rip, you're going to be so happy. You're going to wish that you bought the furthest strikeout that you possibly could with the most amount of contracts that you could. But you can't time it perfectly all the time. Like with these SPY trades, like would I have loved to get in on this breakout retest and then come back up? Yeah, obviously I wasn't looking at it though. Like I just wasn't looking at it. SPY is now back above the high that we were looking at for it to break. Now I had the 464s, but I got out because I was like, this is probably a stupid thing to be doing right now. But would I have made more money? I probably would have been up 110% right now on that stupid trade. So I would have doubled the gain that I had. So the 1348 stuff is very, very powerful. Gabe, wherever you are, this is a good one, buddy. It's too late now. I can't trade. The brokerage that I trade on won't let me enter into any contract past 2 on a 1 day to expiration, which sucks. All right, Amy looking to break that more recent high over here of 22.23. We're at 22.21. Let's see. How's Apple doing? There we go, Apple. Keep moving up there. Profit is profit, 100%, Fred. Just keep stacking up that cash balance. You can start to take bigger plays. Can I go over what I mean by 1348? It's the 13 EMA with the 48 EMA. That's what we're looking at there. SPY. Oh my God. This freaking thing right here. This is the thing. We literally saw 2 different stories of SPY today. We saw the breakdown, retest, breakdown, retest, breakdown, retest. Now we're seeing it on the top. It's like come up, retest, come up, retest, come up. It's the same exact thing, just on the opposite side. So let's see what's going to happen here. If the SPY, that would be a really big move on the SPY to go green today, but Amy could go green. It's only down 80 cents right now. So let's see what happens. You're up 13,000% on the SPY. How the hell did you do that? Did you literally bottom ticket and buy like the deepest out of the money calls that you could? Adobe's running. Hopefully people are making some money today. Oh, Adobe's really getting up there. So that's another breakout retest. I wouldn't like this one as much because the 50 is just wobbly. But let's see. This rally looks great, but still buying puts at the close of tomorrow on SPY. That wouldn't be the worst thing to do. I think it still could come down. I thought you said you were using the regular MA, not the EMA. Okay, so here's the difference. I use the regular moving averages for this right here, and if I'm day trading it, usually I'm using the 50, which is what I was looking at earlier, the 50 and the VWAP. It's usually one or the other, but when the 50 breaks below the VWAP, that's typically when it'll come down, retest the 50 MA, and then do the same thing over here. For the 1348 strategy, it's exponential moving averages. So 13 and 48, but I also have a 30 moving average on there to kind of tell me, okay, is the trend really reversing? Because sometimes we've seen it. Like Gabe and I were messing with it, and it was like, oh, are we gonna we were looking at Tesla with it, and it was like, all right, it broke the 13, but how do we know to stay in it? What is going to give us a good indication of okay, you can still stay in it? For me, it's the 13 MA. He likes the EMA. I don't like it as much because it hugs too closely, and you'll break through and you'll get taken out quicker. The 30 MA, you see a lot of things. If it breaks the 13, it'll come down to the 30 MA and then just rocket right off of it, or the same thing on the way down. Apple running. Oh, please, 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 please get going, Apple. It's going decently. I mean, I have Apple calls for next week now. Gabe got the Home Depot. There we go. That's what I was looking at. I was telling him, I was like, Home Depot and Lowe's are going to be sick this week. Let's see. VIX for the benefit of learning. Yeah, okay, that's true. I'm getting too drunk to follow chat. The OREV. It's a what do you call it? It's a Monday, bro. DWAC is on the launching pad to be activated next month. Just saying. Yeah, it could. Watch out for a lot of other things coming through in the market too. Cankles together strong. You guys love the ankle jokes, huh? You love them. You guys love them so much. All right. Yeah, getting out of that SPY trade was a good idea. Whatever. Let's see. I had $4 settled today, so I bought a 466 SPY YOLO earlier for 4 and just sold it a minute ago for 15. Not much money, but profit nonetheless. Justin, attaboy. We've done those a couple of times. They've never worked for me, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. 1348 is EMA. Let's see. My Apple is fine. I still remember when Apple was only 6. Damn, Pam. All right. Come on, Amy. Come on, Amy. We got 40 minutes until power hour, everybody. Let's get it going. All right. Rockets and basketballs. Here we go. SVN is so intelligent. I'm an idiot. No. I'm stupid. Some ankle freaks in the chat. Yeah. Everybody, rockets and basketballs. Here we go. We're getting AMC kind of just melting up here with the SPY, along with everything else coming to the end of the day. It's looking good. I want her to go green, but we need rockets and basketballs out of you guys in order to make it work. Cup and handle on AMC. This is a little cup right here, but we would need to see it come down. If it's going to come down, test the 50 and make a little bit of a handle, then yes. But on the 1 minute, it's going to be a little wonky. All right, here she comes. Come on. More buying volume coming in. What's the volume on Amy? 28.96 million. GME coming down and testing its 50 a little bit here. Apple kind of just messing around. Huh? You're a bad influence. I SPY traded for 100% gains just now. David, boy, let's go. You bought 10 464 calls at 12:42 p.m. when it broke the downtrend at 158. I'm up over 12,000% right now. This is crazy. Also, YOLO to GME call. Woo-hoo, we're crushing it today. Here we go. Let's see. After what happened on Friday, how can the Apes possibly win this game? That was a weird glitch. The order just came in too late. It looked like it came in. There was just a glitch. Remember, we don't see the prices exactly as they're coming. That order came in right after close, so it messed with us. Amy, if it breaks 22.25 with some momentum, we could get going to 22.50. SPY's not really doing a whole lot here. GME's trying to bounce. Here we go. LFG, hit the like, fam, says Hayden. Thank you, man. Good to see you in here. Shout out to all the mods and the members and everyone who's been support. I can't even talk. Supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. You want to know something? The 13 crossing the 48 on the AMC a minute ago. On what time frame? Nightmare Macaw. Show them ankles STV. Thank you for the super. Nope. You guys know what needs to happen in order for me to put my legs on the screen. 30. End of week. Then we reset it. Maybe it goes even further out, but we're going to have to wait and see. YOLO'd my entire life savings into hood. I guess they robbed my livelihood. I wouldn't have done that. Vegas, what's up, buddy? All right, people. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to make any more trades today just because, but I have lucid weeklies, which honestly, I don't know about a whole, it was looking good. I think we could see a little bit of a jump on lucid tomorrow and over the next couple of days if the inflation numbers don't come in and just like clap the whole market. But Apple calls for next week on maybe a SPY reversal tomorrow. The market's looking very, very strong since like 12:45. So let's see what happens here. I want Amy to finish green. I think that would be very, very sweet to start off the week with a green day. Let's see. Off with their hood. There we go. 32 end of week, says Matt's Duck Suspenders. There you go. Whew. Last candle on Friday was green. Now it's red, but it still says 23.11 high for that candle. Yeah, that's nonsense. Like the whole thing, it was just like complete nonsense. I bet he's wearing socks with sandals. Nah, bro. I'm wearing socks though, and I'm wearing shorts. So what am I, Jake from State Farm? What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? We're not going to play that game today. Market closed next Monday? No. For what? For what? I think I'm technically supposed to start school next week too. That's nonsense. Do I really care? No. Powell speaks tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm guessing Eastern. Thoughts on the market effect? Oh, does he really? Hold on. When's the actual Fed meeting? What is he speaking in front of though? Like the FOMC meeting is the 25th through the 26th. So I don't know where you see him speaking. Maybe it's the MLK Day. Gotcha. Lee, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, my man. My dog just got home to South Africa. Very cool. From my hometown in Iowa. Interesting. Have to use a VPN here to send supers. Kind of lame. Keep up the vibes. Lee, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Let's see. School only starts when Wednesday he's speaking. Yeah, but speaking where? It's not an FOMC meeting, so I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I'm not going back to class. Pam, I'm sorry, I'm not going back to class. It's not happening. Why would I do that when I could just do this and hit SPY YOLOs in like 2 minutes? Like, come on now. Oh, so it's probably the House Financial Services Committee. Last time that happened, he announced the taper, I think. I think the last time he did this, he announced the taper or the speeding up of the taper, which is where we just then crushed it on SPY puts. All right, AMC is now coming down, touching the 50. SPY's kind of staying flat. I don't know what this nonsense is over here, but it looks like she wants to come down and test her 50 MA, which honestly, not the worst thing in the world with the amount of time we have left. We just want it to hold. We want it to hold and bounce. We want SPY to kind of get it going back up again. All right, we're seeing right now a little bit of a bounce off the 50. That's what we need. Let's get whatever symbol you want for bounce, basketball, whatever you want. We need those. Apple being a little a-hole right now. We need Amy to hang out above its 50 right now and keep bending that up. That's what we want to see out of here. Ford is overbought. Bet it is. He's getting confused in tomorrow. Confirmed in tomorrow. Hold on. All right. We're back. Let's see. It's bouncing off of the 50. Here we go. 2211. That SPY YOLO would have still been perfect. TMI is not at the door. No, that's not who it was. What do you think about the family offices? They literally, the whole family office thing, no, it's like they don't have to follow the same rules. Oh, Colton, thank you so much for the super. Powell speaks to Congress tomorrow, and Brainerd is set to be voted in as vice chair on Wednesday. So that's probably not going to be that big of a deal. All set? Yes. All right. Thank you so much. You made 300% on SPY puts, 540% on SPY calls. That's crazy. Okay, so I just got a knock at the door that was like maintenance, and I was like, I didn't call for maintenance. I don't know what that was. But we're good now. Now I have a new filter. Perfect. Good to go. We're gonna have a lot of clean air over here now. So if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream, help me out a little bit. Thank you guys so much. Credit Suisse just announced it's laying off New York employees and are closing their hedge fund division. Yeah, we saw that a couple weeks ago. Who did you talk to? It was the maintenance person. Kenny just bugged the house talking to his imaginary friend. No. All lies. No, that's not what happened. They tapped your air filter. He works for Kenny. No. They installed surveillance. Guys, what do you want surveillance on? I'm live all the time. You can just watch my live stream and just see that I'm under, like, not doing anything crazy. FBI, open up. Oh boy. All right. 2213 on Amy right now. Looking decent. Let's go. Maybe an EMP? No. Did you show him your ankles? Stop. No more ankle comments. All right. Kenny bugging your house? We can't see your ankles? Not unless we hit 30. That was so weird. Blink twice. No. No. They hit an ankle cam. All right, guys. All right. Everybody chill out. Chill out. AMC short interest. Yeah, let's get a little bit of an Ortex update over here. Beep boop. 17.69% estimated short interest. They have 247,000 borrowed, 247,000 return shares, 173,000 borrowed. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so we did get that bounce off the 50. I wasn't even looking at it. Very, very good sign right there. Do we need a safe word? No, we're fine. Don't worry. The internet is a strange place. Yes, it is. I might have missed a response. How many more rounds of AA selling? It doesn't matter. It's not up to him. Gary Gensler's goons going after retail. Yeah, I guess so. All right, GME popping up a little bit here. Let's see how this day is going to go. Let's see. We got an hour and 30 minutes left. Hour and 30 minutes left. Not an epic chance. You people. You people and your nonsense. All right, Apple bouncing back up a little bit here. Here we go. Do you make money on the side? Ankle stripping. Guys, what is this? Come on now. Come on. Froze? Go Sace. I'm pretty sure I'm not frozen. I can see it right here. It's up to the third party? Yes. So that's JP Morgan in this case. All right. So, and they've already sold enough to really take care of a lot of things, I bet, for a while. So let's see what happens. Andy just got granted more shares. SPY's moving back up. That would have been, if we held those, we would have made some more money. But yeah, Theta was coming for us. Like they were coming quick. Like that time decay was really coming to get us. So that's kind of why I wanted to get out of those really, really quick. He was checking to see if you don't have that girl Amy locked in a closet. Jessica, that was the funniest one we've seen. All right, we're getting a little bit of news here. Let's see what it is. Biden will continue to press to get agenda bill done. All right, let's build back better, I think. To announce Fed nominations soon. Okay, so that should be tomorrow. So the market should react decently to that. SPY's getting a little, wow. I cannot believe that the SPY was down 2% and rallied right back up. You know how the SPY's trading? Just like AMC. It literally will tank and then just rip right back up. Look at this. Like we've seen days on Amy where it'll just like kind of mess around, tank, and then rip up towards the end of the day. What is SPY doing? SPY is literally the biggest meme stock that exists. What did you get arrested for? I don't know. Nothing. I haven't been arrested before. SB, why wouldn't you use the 48 EMA as an indicator to get out of a trade if it breaks it? Because you can get a false break and it comes right back up. What the hell is this gap right here on AMC? What is this nonsense? All right. So the reason why I like the 30 is because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room. Only if you're playing on the 4 hour though. That's the thing. If you're trading on longer time frames, that's when I would use it. If not, you can use the 1348 as like a little indicator to like just get in a little bit. But I'm going to still use these 50 tests because I like them so much. Like we're seeing it right now on AMC. If it holds this 50 and comes back up, which I'm hoping, SPY's starting to come down a decent amount now, but Apple's testing the 50, GME's coming down to its 50. If we get nice bounces off here, I mean, we didn't make a new high, which is not necessarily what we want to see. When we see these tests of the 50, we want it to come up and make a new high. And then if we're trading it and we have puts, we want it to come up and test and then make a new low. So, I mean, we're kind of in the SPY didn't really do it either. So the market's not ripping as much. We need the buyers to come back in. We're down 92 cents right now. GME's down freaking $12.38. That's nonsense over here. They're so desperate. They said maintenance to distract STV. I guess so. STV was arrested for open container in the car and Amy in the trunk. That's why I couldn't put Amy in. All right. That was silly. We can see the shadows of the men standing in your house. No, you can't. There's nobody in here. You guys are wild. You guys are crazy. Let's see. Let's see over here. What do we got? Anything wild? Let's see. Hilarious way of phrasing that. Yeah, I guess so. Blink twice if you're okay. I'm fine. You guys heard the door close. Like you heard it, like in and out. I was like, all set? Yeah, and then we're good to go. Let's see. It'll be the cable guide next. I don't have cable in this apartment. I just don't have cable. Continue with the show if you're in danger. See, I'm not going to cut the stream. Let's see. All right, come on now. Let's go, Amy. Get up here. My room's also a disaster right now. So I was kind of embarrassed. It's kind of embarrassing because I don't have places to put my clothes. So they're just like everywhere, like just in a corner in the back. And I just don't have spots for it. Like my closet, non existent. Like, oh, Amy, get a little pop here, spy. Pop, 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 pop. Can I come crash on your couch for a few years? I mean, you could. AMD is ripping my baby. What is going on with AMD? 130. Nonsense. Nonsense. I want AMD at 250. That's what I want to see. Girls must love coming over there. It's fine, bro. I don't really not the clean not the thing is here's the thing. This is what you guys got to understand. Always go on field trips. Always. Every time. There's this key reason for it, but we're not going to get into it. You always go on field trips. Let's see. Clean my room. All right, mom. 30-minute chart, 20 EMA has been strong resistance for the past few days. I haven't seen that. Interesting. All right, SPY just made a new, more recent high over. It's literally this is craziness. What's the day high on this thing? 463.53. It literally just made a new day high. This is nonsense. Those puts that we would have had, if we held them right now, they'd be worthless. So that was a wild trade. Ian knows. Ian knows. Always, bro. Always. Sold my SPY call. It continues to shoot up. I want it to dump to make me feel better. It happens. It happens, man. Like, honestly, do I feel, let's see. What are these? I think I sold the 464s at like, what did I sell them at? Like 40 something? What are they at now? 62? Yeah, it sucks. But what are you going to do? Like, there's nothing you can really do about that. Long, what's up, man? Also, for everybody new filtering in right now, make sure you guys drop some likes on the stream. Oh, my SPY. Here we go. Come on, Amy. Get a little bit of a candle here. Back up to 22.25. Come on. Get all the way up there. GME getting a nice candle, too, here. Probably about to break 130. Come on. Come on. Yeah. See, this would have been sweet if we held those SPY calls. But you know what? I wasn't feeling gambly today because we already hit a 250% play. I was like, there's no reason to push the luck. And we have Lucid kind of acting like a little poopy head. Apple trying to move back here. Like Lucid, I have Lucid and Apple calls. So I'm like, I've already got some exposure on the SPY if it starts to go up. I didn't put that very much onto these Apple calls. They're still green though. So we're still looking decent. Anything for January 21st? Not now. I'm not going to YOLO on those now. I have some kicking around, but like unless we rip, they're going to like expire worthless. The contracts that I have more further out are mainly for the big run up that are most likely going to cover it. SPY coming down again. Amy coming to test that 50 again. Come on now. Told you to hold it, says Jorge. Jorge, you might have been the only one. Everybody else in the chat was like, get rid of it. Ditch the contracts. Tesla 1042. Jesus. Up 1,300% on my SPY calls. If only I went all in. Yeah. If I went big on like the SPY puts that I had today, I would have made like $3,000 probably. $4,000, $5,000. I don't know. I would have made a bunch of money. Still crushed it today. Like you can't really take it away. Like I basically have free Apple and Lucid calls. Soon power hour. Yup, we're getting up there. We are getting up there. What do we have? 22 minutes left until power hour. Here we go, people. When ankle NFT? Maybe that's going to be the next merch. Like an ankle with my logo on it as like a tattoo. I feel like that'd be funny. A gain is a gain, no matter the size. Yep. Antics. Holding 500 contracts for AMC 140. I'm guessing 145. January 21st calls. LMAO YOLO. Dude, that's a huge YOLO. If it hits, you're going to be rich. You're going to be rolling in it. If it doesn't, you're going to probably not. I mean, you're going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But at the same time, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, here we go. Please, AMC go up. Hey, we asked nicely and we got a little candle here. There we go. Apple just kind of hanging around its 100 here. A life-changing gain is only a life-changing gain depending on the size. Yes, sort of. Dude, I left for 45 minutes and AMC is the exact same price. How? Is that really 45 minutes? Jeez. Jeez. SPY has been going nuts. M Creeks, you missed the SPY YOLO. Unless you were listening, we YOLO'd on the SPY right before 2, and we made like 60%. Let's see. See, he's afraid to show the high heels that he's wearing. No, I'll be rich. I have $140 calls for 121. Yeah, if it rips. I figured out why you're so protective of your ankles. You have a tattoo of a unicorn. Interesting. No, actually. All right, Amy's just kind of coming up with its 50 right now. We're down 85 cents, 3.68%. GME's down $12.23. That's super unnecessary. Like, you missed it all. Oh, it's funny. Up 30% on SPY calls. Fade is about to come and get you. Fade is instead of the maintenance person knocking at my door, Fade is knocking at your door and is going to come in, and they're not going to change your air filter. They're just going to open the door and punch you in the face. Like, unless it keeps going. If it stays flat, you're going to take a beating from Theta. Steven, I've already answered it. Cost to borrow, the only reason why it's nonsense right now is the institutions. That's how I'm viewing it right now. I think I might incorporate. Oh, look at this candle right here. Here we go, Amy. Come on. Come on. Keep it going. That's a big, that's a 121,000 in volume. Not terrible. Not great. GME, little gap here. SPY moving a little bit. Oh, here she goes with another one. Come on, Amy. Let's go. Come on. Let's see if these buyers are going to step back in and continue this move up. We're at 22.25 right now. The second candle's not looking too good. Let's see what happens. We're down 75 cents right now. Ooh, come on. She looks like she wants to get a little bit jumpy. Let's see if retail and institutions are going to step in and confirm it. Come on now. That's a little bit of a 50 test over here, making a new high. That's what we like to see. Let's see. Come on. Come on now. Let's see what happens on this next candle. It's going to close soon. What's Apple doing? Chilling. GME kind of chilling here. Didn't really get that candle. Oh, here she goes. Come on. Come on, buyers. What's this volume candle? 209,000. The buyers are stepping back in about 15 minutes before power hour. Here we go, everybody. Another breakout in Intel. Ahead of earnings. I don't know. All right. Here we go. Come on. Let's get a little action here. I mean, you know what I think this is? I think this is people from the stream taking some gains off of the SPY YOLOs that we just hit and just dumping it right into AMC. Am I wrong? Most likely. But is that what I'm going to go with? Maybe. Here we go. Come on. Let's see if the buyers want to step back in and let it go. Let it go. Come on. We should frozen this stock right now. Let it go. All right, never again. We're no more singing on the stream. Never again. SPY down 0.5%. It's coming up, though. Let's see. Amy just kind of hanging around right at 22.25, 22.24 right now. We need the buyers. We need the buyers to step back up and say, those are the sellers. We don't need you right now. We need the buyers. Wow, no more. Let it go. All right, come on. Let's go. Stop laughing at me. No laughing at me. Massive W on the 15-minute. Yep. Come on. Amy, I command you to move up. Keep singing? No, we're going to have none of that. What did I tell you, says Matt's synthetic girlfriend? I know, man. What did you tell me? We need to rant the VIX. Oh, shoot, we do. Chan, where you at, buddy? No wonder you like the snowman. That was funny. It was going when you sang. No, it went down when I was singing. We're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you. That's fine. Like I put myself out there. I'm down for it. All right, testing the 50, bounce right back up. Come on, new high. New high after this 50 bounce. That's what I want to see. What's Cineplex at? It's that OTC nonsense. I don't really care. What about Cinemark? That's fine. Cinemark is down 1.34. Amy's down 3.5. Apple. Here we go. Sing for portfolio gains? No. Did you say Rands the VIX? What's up, Rands? How you doing? Long call on Rant? No. Sing for your supper? No. Fake Chan Chan? Scammer. I love Chan Chan. Chan Chan just comes in, all he says is scammer, and that's really it. What did you sing at karaoke? Oh, we never went to karaoke. What's the ticker for Cineplex then? What's the ticker on it, Michael? Relly's popping? Interesting. Setting up for a couple handle. Wait, where is it? Maybe a little bit here. We're seeing it bounce off the 50 with the 50 still trending up. SPY might be doing its little test of the 50 right now. Let's see. What is this nonsense? These candles are just weird. They're just so strange. Island Boy? No, we're going to have none of that. Like, actually, no. No Island Boy nonsense. Are you in Rally at all? No, I'm not in Rally, but I can pull it up for you. Rally still got very, very high short interest from what we looked at before. What is that? 28%? Jesus. That thing is going. Chan Chan has the best one-liners. Chan Chan has the worst one-liners. Come on. All right, SPY, get this bounce off the 50, and then let's see what happens here. The last time it tested the 50, it went on an absolute moon mission. So if that happens again, get ready. Get ready. Prague trying to root? No. Stop with the Island Boy nonsense. Stop. It hurts. Relly is ripping hard. It's coming down now. Let's see what... I mean, the 50's just going nuclear. Chan Chan. He played Island Boys on his stream? TMI did? That's... Bro. I can't listen to those people do anything. It just hurts my brain. I lose brain cells, and I need them for the stream. Let's see. Amy getting spicy on that 22.25. She just doesn't. She's just not having fun right now. She's just like, no, I don't want to go. She's being a stubborn little kid. It's like trying to get like a toddler to eat vegetables. She's like, no, I don't want to eat the vegetables. It's literally Amy right now. Oh my God. All right. Also, for everybody new filtering in, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Just helps out with the algorithm a little bit. Also, shout out to the mods. Shout out to all the members. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. Let's see. Can you check AVCT? Yeah. Oh, Rally is going nuts. Is AVCT rallying back a little bit here? Nah. AVCT does its thing where it'll like sell off a couple days, then just go absolute boom town, and then it'll sell off again. Let's see. She will rip when you sing. I refuse. I'm refusing. I'm sorry. Unlike you normies. Rands, don't be an a-hole. Amy, eat your vegetables. Let's go. Just eat your vegetables. You're gonna be fine. What's Lucid doing right now? Lucid coming down. That's not what we wanted to see there. Let's see. Come on. So we did see this last time. We saw this little test, came back up, just kind of hanging around the 50, and then boom. So let's see if the SPY is going to do this. I mean, the SPY is doing the same thing. GME popping up a little bit here at 128.60. Let's see if Amy's going to get a little bit of action. You're uncultured if you don't listen to Island Boys every morning to start your day. I would have to vehemently disagree with that. All righty. Oh, here she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Woohoo! Come on. Come on. Come on. Show the new world record. You know what, G Rushed? That's not very nice of you. What's the furthest Art of the Bounty calls on AMC I have? I'm not telling you. I have some January 2023s that are pretty far out of the money. 6,600 now on what? Oh, Hard MF just bought another 100 shares. Atta boy. This is going to be so much fun when we have Squeeze Cash and new plays to talk about. Oh, like that Spy YOLO we just did. It made like 60% in 5 minutes. That would be nonsense. That would be craziness. 22.21, just kind of hanging out. Ankles, stop. That's gonna be the new merch. Just ankles. I'm a squirrel boy. It's literally gonna be an ankle with a squirrel and my logo on it. That's Every single time it starts to get a little bit fun, she's just like, I don't want to eat my vegetables. That's just kind of how Amy works these days. All right. Just bought my first put on Lucid. Well, I hate to break it to you. The 1348 on the 4 hour, the last time that I checked, was screaming bullish. And it still is. So I'd be careful with that put on Lucid. I have Lucid calls for this week just for fun. They're basically free after that SPY trade. So be careful. You're killing the stock. Stop singing. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that I'm pumping it by singing and then also say you're killing it by what's this? What did you do? What have you guys done? It's the SPY. It's the SPY. Or Australia. What are you guys talking about now? Has this clown hit puberty yet? I don't know. Why don't you go ask your wife, buddy? She'd know very, very well. Ha. Come on. Basics, Amy. She's back above the 50 now. There we go. It's trap. Yeah. Basketballs. There we go. Play Pooh Shiesty. That would be fun. WTF? You guys love when I do that. It's fun every time. You should have just sang the damn song. Good one, Vault. Yeah, it was a good one. Is this on your pediatrician? Jim coming back. Not Jim. You're I don't have a response to that one. I don't. Let's see. Yeah, that was a good one. You're gonna come at me in my live chat, bro. I'm a youngin over here doing SPY trades that helping everybody out with. What are you gonna come give me shit for that? Yeah, right. You say it's the SPY, but really it's the broader market. AMC and GME aren't in the. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it mainly like this SPY move is the broader market. That's kind of what we're looking at. What if wifey says it's not enough? I don't think she will, but you know. No, the funny thing is that every single time it comes down to like somebody like being like, oh, we're gonna say some wild stuff to STV. I just come back with something about their significant other every single time. And it's the easiest thing ever. So I feel like I have to get a little bit more creative with what we're doing over here. If AMC is not a negative beta, it's not. It's not any. No, it never was. Got him, says Transparency. Yeah. All right, Amy, get back above the 50 and stop messing around. SPY's coming down. If the SPY starts to reverse off, it might come down and test the 100 at 461.97. Those SPY YOLOs would not be looking so lucid, getting blistered. So it looks like whoever got that lucid put is doing much better than I am right now. So good for you. It's working out in your favor. Let's see. We rip at 3. Trust me, bro. There you go. Step your game up. Go after extended family. All right, cool. Yo, mama jokes. I could. No, I feel like that'd be rude. I actually made something on a call. There you go. I was so happy and relieved. I'm really bad with options. I won't even try puts. I'm scared. Sometimes it's easier to make money with puts because the moves down are going to be quicker. You told me about Lucid. You did. I've also been saying for the longest time that I think Lucid needs to prove themselves to me, but I also know that Lucid can just go boom really quickly. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Hey, the 13 cross on the 48 downside on the Lucid. What time frame? That's the problem. On the 4 hour, it's still looking wild. On the 5 minute, it might be crossing to the downside, but on the 4 hour, it still looks really good. Lucid will get crushed. They will not make delivery numbers. Hopefully delivery numbers don't come out this week. Five minute, yeah. Lucid is a FOMO call. Now, Lucid was that 43 breakout. That's what I was looking at. And then it just didn't. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. It's free technically for what I have right now. The Apple and Lucid call positions that I have right now, completely free from that SPY trade. So if it works, awesome. If it doesn't, I'm in the same position that I was in yesterday. So I'm not too bothered. Let's see. My winning percentage is like 15%. That's not terrible if you're hitting 200, 300% gains. Amy coming down, SPY coming down. All right. We got 6 minutes until power hour, everybody. Let's just see. Tried an option once, didn't understand what was going on, lost all my money, never do options again. That's honestly much better than you getting getting into an option and then you make 1,000% and think you're God's gift to trading and then blow up your entire account. That's much better. You took one small loss and that Lucid getting blistered right now. That's not what we want to see. I still can't believe STV called me a grandma because I'm a decade older than him. M. Crease, when are you checking? Okay, I'm not going to make any more jokes. We've been holding AMC for so long. I hope we can remember how to sell it. Nah, the sell button doesn't exist, remember? Have we had a good power hour in a while? Was it Friday? It was like 2 Fridays ago. Last Friday wasn't bad. I've done that. Happens. Because then if you make all that money on your first trade, you don't know why. And then you just like, I'm going to do it again. Hopefully it works. And then you get blown out over and over and over and over. And you're still chasing that first one. So it's better to like stick your hand in the fire and get burned and not like somehow succeed to not get burned and learn versus, you're going to just make a bunch of money randomly and not know why. Let's see. Exactly. Lost 100 in options and realized it wasn't for me. Options are, you can utilize options in a wide variety of ways. You don't have to buy them all the time. You can sell them. You can do all sorts of other stuff. All right. Amy popping back up. SPY moving back up here. Lucid, get on your horse. GME down 1262. Come on. 4 minutes until power hour, everybody. Here we go. Come on, Amy. Do your thing. Transparency. That was wild. You still got Lucid calls? Yeah, they're free, so I might as well hold them. I use the EMA on the 1348. Losing 100 is peanuts. In options trading, yeah. All right, here we go. A little bit of a candle here on Amy. The 50 did flatten out, though, which is like, not great. Same thing on the SPY. We're going to need to see more momentum to really get it going to the upside. But we have 3 minutes until power hour, everybody. I have tape on my screen to cover the sell button. That's funny. SB rumors of January 21 for a squeeze circulating. No, it's just what the option chain is telling us. The option chain is telling us that there's a lot of potential for a big movement. Is it going to happen? I don't know, but there's a lot of potential on the chain for it to happen if we start to get going. SPY looking good here. Let's see. How far out are your Lucid calls? Literally Friday. I decided to take the risk. My $12 BBIG strikes for January 21 are not looking healthy. Yeah, it happens. Colton, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Make sure you stress to people about not getting greedy with options. I left 10K on the table Friday in a matter of 2 hours. Yeah, when you see profit on the table, you should probably start to scale out. I've done it a couple of times. I've also done it many times where I take profit too early and I'm like, why did I sell? But at the same time, profit is profit. Like I did it on Qualcomm twice within a week. Like if I held the earnings calls that I had, I would have made so much money. If I held the other calls that I had that I played actually for earnings, I would have made so much. It was bad. But it happens. Like if you're making money, you're winning. You're doing better than 99% of the people trying to trade. So there you go. It's forming. It is forming. Well, on what time frame? What do you mean your calls are free? So I made enough money on my SPY contracts today where if the Lucid and Apple positions go to 0, my options, the money I've allocated to options is still green. SFM options are green. There you go, M. Creeks. On the 3 minute, my name isn't Justin Frozen Peas and Meat Juice. There you go, buddy. The inflation data will probably take us to the teens. I don't know about that. They've been tapering. They've been trying to do some things. We've seen some other things. Come on, Amy. 22.25. Are we going to mess around here again? Is that what we're seeing here? SPY back above the 50. AMC back above the 50. GME trying to get above its 50. Lucid just struggling down here at the low. So when you buy an options contract, you can exercise that at any time before expiration. Am I getting that right? Yes. With American options, yes. With European options, you can only exercise them on the day of expiration, but none of us are trading European options, I don't think. So here we go. Skyler, thanks for the super. So M Creeks is 25. I'm not 15. I'm 22. Brian, thank you so much for the super. What earnings are you looking forward to this month? I'd have to actually take a look at it. I gotta look a little bit more at what's going on. Oh man, thank you guys for all the supers. You guys didn't have to do that. Thank you guys so much. Um, Earnings, I got to look at the calendar. I have a mental list in my head: Intel, Qualcomm, Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Walmart, Qualcomm, if I already said it, Apple, Lulu. Like, there's a lot of companies in my mind that I typically always play for earnings. Juan, thank you so much for the supers, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, STV, for that new iPhone 13 Pro Max. I truly do love it. What play did you make a iPhone on? Because that's awesome. Good for you, my man. Good for you. Come on, Amy. 22.29. Here we go. Down 3%. Moving back up. SPY's coming back up too. When I was 22, I was spending all my money on beer and women. If I had started when STV did, I would be a billionaire. Hey, man. I'm hoping. I can only hope for the best. If you exercise 2 weeks before expiration, use all the extrinsic value. Yeah, that's true. If you exercise on expiration, though, it's going to be the same difference, though. Because if you exercise on expiration, it's going to be the same difference with the intrinsic, extrinsic value. Lucid popping up here. SPY's popping up here. Amy's 22.36. We're down 60. Come on. Here we go. Here we go, people. Also, for everybody new filtering in, make sure you guys drop some likes on the stream. If you guys don't mind, just helps me out. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it costs me nothing to do it, and it helps me out a whole lot. So thank you guys so much for all of you who have done it and who are going to. I want Amy Green by the end of the day. We're 1 minute into Power Hour right now. Let's see if we can get her to go. Let's see if Amy's going to get going in Power Hour. Come on, Amy. Come on. Let's go. 22.38 right now. We need her at 23 flat. 22.99, that nonsense number that we saw. I would love to see it above 23 by the end of the day today to just be like, screw you, market makers, for trying to push us down today and yesterday and all these other days that you really didn't need to do it on, especially with GME today with that absolute nonsense of 2.25 million shares going out on loan. Absolute craziness. Talking about Daniel, talking about balls, or are you talking about clubs? Antonio Brown is investing in hood puts, bro. All day long puts. What price would we have to hit for them to start hedging the call options? Probably 30. Keith, thank you so much for the super. I supered you so much today. You did, man. Thank you. My bank called me to check if the charges were from me. When I told them what I was doing, they wanted to see your ankles. You know what, Keith? I'm very, very sorry. Thank you so much for all of the supers, but we know the deal with the ankles, and we're going to have to get to 30. So I apologize, man. I really appreciate all the supers, but I can't just break my rules for money, because then that would put my integrity in question, you know? Can you strangle Robinhood? Yeah, you can, without margin. Yeah, you just buy contracts equidistant out of the money. That's how I do it. I don't want to see your ankles. One fast duster. That's why you're going to be my favorite till the end of the day. All right, SPY coming down a little bit of a fear candle going into Power Hour. Let's see what happens. A little bit of volatility. It's back. Antonio Brown is investing in CTE. All right, well, that's a little bit harsh because I probably have CTE. Not a hedge fund. Thank you for the super. I diversified my portfolio. Now I have more reds. You know? Oh, Amy. It does happen sometimes. VIX is a gifted human, original, age 18, age while trading 23, age while with his girlfriend 27, and ankles. Whoa, bro. I don't know what's going on there. That's confusing, but let's see. I don't care about ankles. I want to see a backflip. Stop. I think SCB only has 2 Yukon sweatshirts. Nah, I got a few of them. These are just comfortable, man. And I have a washing machine. So, like, when green candle break roof in 50-story building starting from the bottom, I don't know. Maybe it'll be do it. Maybe we do it today. I don't know. Let's see. It would be pretty sweet if we did. This is the DEA, and we're going to need to see those ankles. No. No. VIX, let's see your knees. Why do you guys want to just see random parts of my body? Why can't we just talk about stocks and make money? Why do you guys want me to, like, Like, show me ankles, show me your knees. What is this nonsense? What am I? This is not OnlyFans, everybody. That's the separate platform. That is the premium membership. That's not for what we're doing here. Let's see. What are stocks? I don't know. Do I have any birthmarks? I have lots of birthmarks. Let's see. People are followers, follow trends, not me. Show me. Stop. I want a refund. You can't have one. You guys can all go see pictures of me without a hoodie on if you would like to on my Instagram. You'll probably get to see my ankles too. So if you want to go see it, it's the same name as my Twitter. So if you're that hungry to see my ankles or to see me what I look like without a hoodie on, go to my Instagram. It'll be fine. Bought $24 cost for this Friday at the 1348 cross. Let's see if your theory works. Guys, it's not meant to be played on AMC. That's the whole thing. It's not supposed to be played on stocks like lower flow. That's not the point of 1348. It's to be played on SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, AMD, bigger companies that follow trends most of the time. AMC is going to move wildly because of all the manipulation behind it. I personally am not using the 1348 on AMC or GME. Not doing it. Just because you can randomly see a bunch of moves. Lucy getting slammed? Yeah, that stinks. Not the same. It's not live. All right. Everybody chill out. We're talking about stocks. Relax. Chill. This is not what we're doing. GME utilization above 90 yet? It's above 80. It probably won't go above 90 today. If they see another day where it spikes and they try to sell it off and take out a bunch of shares on loan, it could easily get above 80. Let's see. All right. You people are crazy today. All right. 2213. Here we go. Kind of funny. We buy manipulated stock knowing it's manipulated, still crying. That's what I say all the time. That's what I say. I'm like, we know. Let's retest 2225. We need confirmation. It's looking, I mean, if the SPY decides to not poop itself going into close, then we would be fine. But what's up with GME Stonko tracker? Volume and shares borrow? I don't know. It's not, you can't tell me what to talk about. All right, that's true. You can't, the Stonko tracker, I think it's only getting its data from interactive brokers. Same thing with iBorrowDesk. So you got to be careful with those. Lucid, what is this nonsense? The one time I decide to take a chance on you to buy calls and you do this to me, nonsense. Just waiting for the daily. Yeah, rug bowl. What, guys and gals, for 1348? Go watch Review Dork's video. I guess it came out just that. No. It's been coming out a while. Review Dork showed it on AMC before, probably just as an example. Like when we were talking about it, it's like when you talk about like the average true range, like of those the AMC. I mean, AMC might fall into that category, but just because it moves so much. Lucy is pissed SUV. She knows she's only the side. That's true. That's true. Do you primarily do options or shares when you do a day trade? Always options. Always options. Less risk with shares, less gain though. Zero hedge JP Morgan strategist saying exactly 1 week ago that it's time to stay bullish as positive catalysts are not exhausted. I agree. Let's see. That's interesting. That's what I'm saying too. Like, what's the negative catalyst that's not been priced in? Rate hike? We know the first one. Lucid. Jesus. Lucid. Stop it. Hey, I mean, I think we counteracted a little bit of that Lucid loss with that YOLO SPY trade. Am I still green on these Apple contracts? I'm probably basically flat. Oh, I'm still up on the Apple contracts. Nice. Oh, Lucid contracts getting beaten. Getting beaten. Let's see if these come back a little bit. But the Apple contracts are still looking good. That's actually hilarious. I'm like complete. I have free Lucid and free apples. That's awesome. Fresh out the shower. What's up, apes? Darth. What's up, man? How you doing? Lucid puts are working right now, says Dumb Marine Trader. All right, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Those are looking good. Those are looking good on the weeklies. There you go. I'm happy for you. Hey, I can't be a part of everybody's good trades. You know, sometimes I gotta lose some. When you hit SPY on the way down and the way up today, you gotta just, sometimes it doesn't go in your favor. But did Lucid lock up period end? Rip my Lucid calls. You know what, White? Let's just go over some of the things that are down a lot in your portfolio right now, huh? All right, everybody. Everybody chill out. So, Amy's popping up right now. We're getting that another test of 22.25. Hopefully, we're at 22.20 right now. Let's see if we can get a little bit of bullish action. There we go. I said it correctly this time. Lucid trying to come back. Let's try to get some boom boom candles on Lucid, hopefully. All right, here we go. Should I get some lemonade calls? I don't know. They have earnings coming up. You can play the earnings on it. I don't know though. I have not looked at lemonade in a while. They're like an insurance company, right? Let's see. Amy, 22.23. I want that break of 22.25 again. SPY coming back up to the 100. GameStop 127.90. Let's see if I want GME above 130 at close, and I want Amy above 23. That's what I want. I want to say screw you to the market makers for what they did to us on Friday. Huge thanks for all the financial advice. I give none of that around here. BBIG, what did it do? Did it just tank? Please no. Why WTF on BBIG? I don't understand that. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just hitting that like button on the stream just helps out with the algo a little bit. So thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have been giving me recently. It really means a whole lot. So thank you guys. By Lucy calls, he said, trust me, bro. He said, I actually said none of that. I said zero of that. Oh, Amy, nonsense. Tested that 2250 and then just bloop, bloop. Vix ain't greedy or silly. I feel like I'm pretty silly. Pam says, hit the like. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate that. I do mind, says Skylar. What do you think of ADMP? Never heard it. All right. Stop with the ankle stuff. This is nonsense. We're not. All right. 22.27 on Amy. I'm going to stop talking to you guys and I'm just going to focus on the chart. And I'm going to go over here and maybe I won't say when I'm getting into SPY trades next time. Ooh, what about that? Do you guys know how to do it yet? Some of you do. I'm just kidding. I'll tell you guys. I'm not an a-hole. I'm not a little gatekeeping idiot. All right. Let's see here. Long on SCV's ankle. Stop. Be an investor in Lucid. I'd buy leaps on it. That's what I would do. I would buy in the money leaps, like deep in the money leaps on it. Lever up a little bit without margin. That's what I would do. Like 2 years out, pay the premium and just run it. Let's see. I took $2 puts on SCV's ankles. Well, that's nice of you. You ignore me? How dare you, says the OREV. Let's see. All right. Come on. 22.19. SPY's being a little a-hole. All right, how much time we got left? What is that? 48 minutes? We got enough time. We do have enough time to get a little bit of action here. Here we go. Whoa, Henry, that was aggressive. Long on maintenance, man. Guys, this has been a wild day. Getting knocks at the door. Kenny's coming in and bugging my apartment. And that's kind of what we have to deal with today. And I was like, what? Like, I had to, because here's the thing. This is the weird part. I didn't open the door. I didn't tell you guys that. I didn't open the door. The door just opened. You just came in. I was like, hi, how you doing? That's kind of what happened over here. D-Whack is whacking. Is it oops. Oops. The whack. D-Whack's ripping right now. Watch. D-Whack's, I don't know. What D-Whack usually does is just goes floop and then just comes right back down. So let's see what happens with D-Whack, but I don't know. I don't, at the end of the day, I think D-Whack could easily rip, but it also can easily sell off. My plan's working. I just heard him fart on the audio. What are you talking about? Subi sickness. What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, SCV, are you thinking Tilray can run more? It was news, right? It was, or was it earnings on Tilray? Was it news or earnings on Tilray? What is going on here? What is this nonsense? Oh yeah, Tilray just announces new parent company named Tilray Brands. I don't know. Someone was a little 2230 on Amy, people. Come on. 2240, we need to break that. Watch 2250, and then let's shoot to 23 and just say screw you to the market maker. That's what I want to see. Tilray has been a bummer recently. Unless you just caught this move here, then you crushed it. Like you cranked on Tilray. DWAC broke 6 just now. 32. Come on now. Spy moving? Not really. This is a little Amy move here. She wants to get a little excited. All right, maybe Amy just decided to eat her vegetables here and can go back up. That's kind of what I want to see. When shareholder NFT? Probably middle of the month. Grandpa Barney? Ho, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see if we can get Amy coming back up. Come on. Come on. 22.24. It's just hanging around this 22.25 level. Post MOS inflation right now. Amy wants to do the opposite of the SPY. Not really. She wants to, but it's just she's just kind of hanging around at these levels here. She's like coiling. Like, look, she's just coiling. She's ready to just go floop right up. Need to stop hyping AMC right now. We're floating around 22. Wake me up when we're back to 40. It's all about the little wins, Joe Rogan. Here we go. 22.40 again. Looking like we want to come up into power hour. Here we go. If you like to play earnings, OGI tomorrow morning, release Canadian MG play. I don't know about those. I have like a list of companies in my head that I like to trade on. I can always add more, but I like to play the bigger companies on earnings, like the big one, like Apple, Nvidia, Qualcomm, all those. And it's the run up, HD, low, all those. It's the run up, or I play the event. It's like two separate lists of companies in my mind that like move on earnings or run up into earnings. New day highs? No. Well, hold on. What's that day high? 22.53 is the previous day high. So I could have just looked over here. 22.53 is the day high on Amy. I want to break that and then rip up to 23. That's what I want to see. I didn't say that it is. I said that it wants to. She told me, haha, she's a teaser, says Philip. Yep. Anyone have any trouble with TradingView today? I haven't had any trouble. Oh, little pop here. She wants to go, people. She wants to go. Let her go. She's frozen. Frozen her. Let it go. All right, I did it again. Let's see if she's going to come up. I did it. I know some of you guys wanted me to do it again. I don't know. It was really terrible. It was really terrible. I'm taking one for the team of like public embarrassment right now, singing the song to see if Amy can go up. Free Amy? Yep. Thank you, printing on LHX. Thanks for ViewDork. And you, 1348, working like a charm. I know. Well, Gabe, it was all Gabe on the actual 1348 EMA. I just added the 30 MA to it just for like a little bit of a backdrop to get a bit better picture. I look at it on a lot of different time frames now, just to see where things are headed. You have the voice of an angel. I highly doubt that. You have a very girly, high-pitched singing voice. That's because I tried to, M. Kriegs. That was my goal. You're right. That was bad. That's the point. I was fully willing to take the public embarrassment to get Amy above 2250. Now, did it work? No. So am I going to do it again? Probably not. So that's what we're looking at here. Lucid finally above 41. Did it pop? Did it pop? Oh, coming back to life on Lucid. That's what we want to see here. Not really, but you know, I can't spell. I can't spell either, Pam. I also can't count months. Oh, look at this right here. Look at that candle that we just got all the way up to 2262. All my neighbors are probably like, this dude's crazy as hell. I am. Look at that thing right there. Look at that. Not a hedge fund. Thank you so much for the super. Can you show us how to set up the 1348 EMA? I don't do it on Webull. If you have TradingView, you literally just type in EMA and then you go to the input and then you hit like 13 and then you do it again and then you hit 48 and it's just on there. We can do that towards the end of the day, but that was a boom right there. Okay, so we have a new day high on Amy right now at 2263. That was a big volume candle right here. I mean, it was pretty big comparatively. 268,000. It's coming up now too. Come on, let's get this bounce. Let's get this bounce, people. Here we go. Singing rant. Maybe my singing did pump it. So I might have to keep taking the public embarrassment of singing Let It Go from Frozen. That might be the catalyst. My birthdays, YouTube birthday and normal birthday, and me singing songs from Frozen are the Boom Boom Candle catalyst. Prove me wrong. GME coming up to Amy at 22.55. Here we go. Listening to Matt and SCV at the same time is sending me into the void. You know what, Will? Sometimes that's what you need to happen. Bounce with me, Amy. Let's do it. Get ready for some boom booms. Here you go. Matt's synthetic girlfriend's not having a good time. But you know what, Matt's synthetic girlfriend, you know what is going to have a good time? Probably, Pfizer CEO says the Vaki could be an annual shot, maybe more often for some high-res groups at the JP Morgan Healthcare Conference. Interesting. Rich, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate that, man. Sing away, Songbird. Oh man, I might have to. How much volume on that candle? It was 268,000. Yeah, 268,235. Oh, that's the only song that I know from Frozen, and that's the only part that I know. STV rant about people complaining about AMC YouTubers when one of AMC's biggest drivers is his social media presence. Nah, that'll come in when somebody comes in and starts hating about YouTubers because like people just don't get it. It's like, do you want people to watch and like hear about the situation, or do you just not? Like that's kind of what it comes down to. Amy 2252. Here we go. Alex Blunt, what's up, man? Everybody just start singing Frozen songs together and we'll pump to 23. I guess that's what we have to do. Post Moas throwing a black tie event, hiring the Island Boys. Sorry, I'm not going. Nah, I would definitely go to your event, Riptide. After Moas, I will send you a personal trainer for singing lessons. Yeah, but I don't actually want to sing. I don't want to. Like, that's just not what I want. That isn't a goal of mine to become a good singer. Boom Boom Candles incoming, says Bobby. Here we go. How's Frozen 8? Frozen is 8 years old? Bro, that makes me feel so old. My neighbor just came over and asked me to stop singing. Sorry, Jeremy. Nah, man. Nope. I'm singing in front of 1,700 people right now. So, I mean, you're singing in front of one. You could do it. I believe in you. Your daddy says, when moon. Hey, we're going to need to see some thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. We're going to need to see that break out of the range. Right now, we're still like in the wiggle room of like having them being able to balance the deltas on the puts and the calls. We need that to get completely out of whack. Let's see. AMC starts Moas in 15 minutes, says Sam. Watch. Funny. I like it. Oh, Chris, what's up, man? Yeah, shout out to all the members, too. Thank you all for coming in here all the time, every single day, being super positive. That's what we like to see. Keith, thank you so much for the super, man. I really appreciate that. Days like today are why I really love this stock. It does what it wants to do, and I'm here for it. Boom, boom, LFG. Yeah, selling off a little bit here. We're at 22.40. Just kidding. 22.48. Let's see, what's the SPY doing? Coming up a little bit here. Hold on 1 second. All right. A is not buying. He's getting granted shares as part of his executive compensation package. It's just granted options. You can see like the exercise price on him is like probably 0. The OREV, thank you so much for another super. It's either sing or rant. You choose. Oh boy, I would rather rant, but I don't know. I might have to do another Frozen song because we saw this right here and then boom. I think the long institutions are watching right now and are like, we're gonna mess with this kid and we're gonna make him sing songs from Frozen in order to make the price go up. That would be bonkers. Let it go. Did that work? Did that kind of work? I don't want to do it anymore because I'm literally like trying to get my voice to the highest pitch possible. Darth Vader, sing, you bastard, sing. Thanks for the super. I said one thing and we got a little green candle. Let's see if we're going to get a big one. I don't want to do it. And if you guys make fun of me for it and the stock goes up, I'm going to lock up the singing and we're never, ever going to do it again. Matt's the girlfriend, ew. That's what we're here for. We're having fun. We're in a simulation. They control the price. It's so funny. They're like, yeah, this kid on stream right now, if he knows that if he sings Frozen, they're going to pump it. So make sure that he sings every single time he sings songs from Frozen. We will pump the stock. Like, stop singing or the maintenance man will be back. Yeah, it's true. You better sing that whole song and start this ass right now, mister. Oh my god, it's going up. This is nonsense. This is great. This is great. All right, everybody start singing. Everybody start singing. Bro, do it for Moaz. All right, 2258 right now. 2260. She's coming up right after I hit a couple notes of Frozen. Amy gets some big buy orders coming in. Manipulation? I think so. This is hilarious. SEC investigation on STV singing. This is hilarious. I'm already singing. Kid, keep it up. Great job. Be yourself and don't get like some of the other guys. You know your shit. Keep working hard. XX, I appreciate it. Darth Bane, thank you so much for the super. You're the songbird of a generation. I don't know, man, but it's getting fun. We got 35 minutes left. Here we go. That's he's singing is the squeeze signal. Bro, imagine if Ortex came out. It was like short squeeze signal type 4. This kid on YouTube starts singing Frozen. That was too pitchy. Mark, see, if you want me to sing and get green candles going, you can't react like that. Imagine if that's what all we needed. Just that was the key right there for the fractal and the everything that like it's the one thing that messes with market algos, singing along to Frozen. This is hilarious. Buying puts on STV's voice. Good, you better, because I'm gonna be buying calls whenever I start singing. Same old song, yeah. Come on, Mark. Don't ruin it for us. There's the lyrics. Pam sent the lyrics. All right. All right. Hold on. We're coming up, though. I don't think we need the singing voice anymore. We're about to make that new day high at 2263. It looks like she wants to go. SPY moving back up a little bit. GME's now above the 50. Moving up. Here we go. Sing, sing, sing. No. No. STV sings. Astro plays guitar. Oh, here we go. We didn't even need it. We got enough singing in here that we're just pumping right now. Here we go. Also, for everybody new filtering in, make sure you guys hit the like button on the stream. We're having fun here. 2260. Oh, she wants to go. GME getting a nice candle here. Here we go, everybody. Come on. No, you need to sing. Guys, this is too much here. This is too much. Yeah, save it for later. Exactly. I think I should save it for when we really need it. Like if we get a little sell-off, that's when I'll save the singing. All right, 129.40 on GME. I want to see GME close above 130. I want Amy above 23, though. That's what I want. Also, the last time we said we wanted it above 23, we finished at 22.99. So like we want 30. Finish it at 29.99. I don't care. I want 30. That's what I want. Just kidding. I want 100. Like, come on. If we were gonna listen and be like, no, we're gonna pin it a penny below what he wants it at. All right, I want 1,000. Like, that's what I want. All right, selling off a little bit here. All right, we're gearing up for another line of songs. Sean, thank you so much for the super. If I told my girl I slept with my ex last night, is that equivalent to covering my short position? Whoa. Hold on now. What? Sean, I don't know what you're doing over there, but you're going to have some issues coming up. That is now out on the internet, buddy. That you might be having some issues coming up there. Let's see. Come on, Amy. I know you want to do it. I know you want to get it up there, Amy. You can't fool me. I know. Look at all these trend, moving average. Just like, yup, we want to go up. SPY not looking the same, but Amy wants to get a little jumpy here. We're at 22.59 right now. Let it go. I know Ken Griffin's in this chat. Bro, just cover already. We're not going to leave. The longer you drag this, the more money we get. It's true. I mean, we don't technically know if he's shorting, but Citadel, the market maker, has the ability to naked short. So that's how I look at it. Let's see. Let's see here. Come on, Amy. 22.57. All right, guys, I apologize for everybody's ears, but let it go. Uh-oh, that was a red candle. Uh-oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. We have about 3 minutes for the let it go to help us out. I swear to God, if this is a really big green candle, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm literally going to lose my mind if that's what it is. All right. The singing is not the catalyst, so we're done with it. Are we bullish right now? Yeah, I guess so. Like, all right, 2255. We're having fun. God, that was terrible. That's the point, Skylar. You think I have anything to lose here? No. If I had to do this in front of like actual 1,800 people, like really in front of me right now, I probably wouldn't do it. But you're internet people. I can't see you. You can only see me. So it's cool. Like I don't really like it doesn't bother me that much. You didn't have conviction there. You know what? You might be right. That one wasn't, I swear, that like it usually like within 3 minutes, it'll get the candle, but let's see. Singing Frozen is the catalyst. Yup. Don't sing it like you're being held hostage. Okay. You guys are holding me hostage here. That's kind of how this whole thing works. I come on and I can't leave. You sung it out of tune. That's why. So inside STV to a record deal stat. Yep. Do it with more heart. Amy. Hey, I mean, if we touched the 50, I wouldn't be the most depressed person in the world. But we have 30 minutes left until close, people. Here we go. Finish the damn song. No, you held back for sure. Is this the voice? I guess, man. That needs to be clipped. Please don't. Like, come on. Don't do me dirty like that. You can see my voice. That's it. That's horrifying. Just record it and play it on a loop. Nah, that's not the same. TMI, what's up, buddy? Catalyst, sing, sing, sing. All right, buddy. I'll send you a link really quickly. You want to hop on? This is nonsense. We literally, like 3 times in a row, I sung Frozen, and then we ripped. So now everybody wants me to sing Frozen all the time. And then one dude with his neighbor doesn't even want to sing for everybody, which is like, if we're gonna do it, we all got to do it. Like everybody's got to do it. All right, here you go, bud. Let's see what we got. We're having fun today. We're having some fun. Let's see. Where is he? Sing it with your chest, not you too. Everybody wants the singing today. Amy is angry you stopped. Amy's just angry. She doesn't want to eat her vegetables again. Lucid being an a-hole. Let's see. The Masked Singer. Here we go. Been singing the whole time, says Frank. Attaboy. Always having fun with you guys. Hey, that's the point. Oh, ankle raid for TMI. Guys, we're not making it the ankles. I do not approve of this. The thing is that I can't even control it, though. Like, I always like to say, like, this is a dictatorship. But, like, I can't control anything that you guys actually want to do. Like, if you want to make it ankles, that's what you're going to do. If you want to keep it as snowmen and squirrels, like, that's what we're going to leave it as. So, singer will start singing Island Boys. Oh, please, God, no. Please, God, no. Because you didn't hit the right note? Nonsense. All right, 2250 right now. Let's see. Sing? No, stop. We're losing money because you won't sing. What about this green candle right here, huh? Well, how do you explain this one? Were you singing it in your head? Sing 3 just released. All right. Oh, Spy getting a candle here. Here we go. GME popping up a little bit. Come on, Amy. New day high. New day high. Break that 2270. We know we want to. Like, that's just how this works. I'm a Connecticut boy just trying to golf. I think that is how that works. Let's try it again with conviction. No. No. Come on, GME. Above 130. What do we have? About like 27 minutes left. Yeah, that's how math works. Here we go. Let's see. Frozen isn't working. I don't know. Let's see. Imagine you had to sing to save your life. Nah, I would do it. Did we send TMI the link? Yeah, I sent the link. It worked too. It went through this time. Nightmare McCall, thank you so much for the super. Vote Y for SCB to show ankles and N for don't. No. We already decided this. We had to hit 30 today in order to see ankles, and every single day that we don't see it, it's going to go up $1. So tomorrow's going to be 31. I've made the executive decision. Every single day it doesn't happen, goes up $1. Ah, here comes nonsense. Absolute nonsense. All right. All right, people. I don't think we're going to get our masked friend. He's hanging out right now. Got a little bit of stuff to do. Short the ankles. All right, guys. I'm going to be playing basketball or doing some activity, and I'm going to roll my ankle, and I'm just going to think of all of you people just being like, short his ankles. And that's literally what it's going to be. Who made you the boss? That's true. Who made me the boss? That's very fair. I did, though. In order for me to show the every single day, it's going to go up $1. So tomorrow is going to be 31. Let's see. Happy birthday, STV. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's not my birthday, but I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Oh, those ankles tan. After my trip to Florida, I guess. I like burned my whole body. No, you said Friday 30? Did I? Fine. 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 $1 is too much, make it a penny. No. No. All right, 22.42 right now. We're down 2.47% right now. GME is at 128.48, down 8.63. SPY's starting to make a little bit of a move up here, starting to run a little bit. Let's see. That SPY YOLO is probably worth 0 right now that we had. Actually, let's it won't show it on here, I don't think. It's kind of nonsense over here, but let's see. Yeah, so for everybody in here right now, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Just helps out with the algo a little bit. Hopefully you guys are having as much fun as I am over here. Yeah, thank you guys. It's not over till the STV sings the OREV. That was mean. NVIDIA, what's NVIDIA doing? It's moving, but it's still red. Do that damn thing you did for that green candle. No. I can't do it again. It only happens once a day. Maybe I'll start coming out tomorrow singing Frozen. How long have you been on house arrest? That's nonsense. Not been on house arrest. When you give Amy less attention, it does more. A watched pot never boils. My bet stands. I'll take the over on AMC for 23 for today. Guys, we got 24 minutes left. It's what are we down? 60 cents? What was this move right here? That's a 60-cent move from down here to up here. We could do it. It's very possible. Hedge funds are short Frozen. All right, people. All right, everybody. You guys are just... All right, Amy coming down to test its 50 right now. If it bounces off this, that would be pretty strong because then we could start to get going again. If we come down, test this 50 and start, it's a little under it right now. Let's see what's going to happen here. GME now down below its, but if we get this test right here and it starts to rip back up, that's going to be really, really solid. If it doesn't, then we're just going to kind of bounce around for the rest of the day. Sing. No. It's my birthday today as well. Sorry, it's not actually my birthday today. My birthday is May 27th. We having a good time today. Thanks for being fun to mess with. Anytime, man. Anytime. That's my job, I feel like. Fake breakout. Wake me up when we're in the 40s, says Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, you don't have to be so negative, buddy. Oh, we bounced off the 50. I still want to see a green day over here. SPY moving up. Come on now. What kind of person denies their birthday? Let's see. 60 to 82 people watching and waiting for STV's ankle reveal. Nonsense over here. All right, you want to do an Ortex update? This is funny. When we talk about like ankles and stuff, we don't have any like Ortex crackheads in here that are like Ortex. But now we're going to go check Ortex just for fun. All right, same thing, 17.69% estimated short interest. Let's check GME really quickly because they have been kind of going crazy on their Ortex numbers. Let's see what the blendable. Still same thing. It looks like they returned a bunch of shares today, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the price action going down a lot of percent right here. What is it? 13%? 8.72 now. $13, I think it was. Yeah, $12.32 right now. So let's see what happens with GME's Ortex going over the next couple of days. Let's see. VXX is going to close at lows. Seen this movie before? You think it's going to go up or down the next day? I mean, SPY really rallied off of the lows today. I mean, we played it on the way down and the way up. Some of you guys are Ortex crackheads. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, my man. It's amazing what you can do with unlimited shares. Fair, very fair. Nvidia's popping up here. Amy's coming down to test its 50 again. We got 21 minutes left. We're gonna need to see a decent run out of Amy in order to really get it going. Look at Adobe's price action. I mean, Adobe was ripping before. Yeah. I mean, this is the same thing, like 50 test, 50 test. Now it broke through. Now it's just kind of bouncing back up. That's why we use the 100 here. See, just kind of curls back up, hangs around, then breaks back up. So let's see. Let's see here. What's Apple looking like? Apple doing good? Ho, 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 ho. Apple coming back to life. There we go. Hold on. What are these Apple calls at? 30% on these Apple calls right now. Looks like we're crushing it today. How about that Ortex jingle? That's TMI's thing. That's not mine. These Apple calls are actually doing real good today. 30% on the first day. I mean, I barely put any money into them. So I'm just kind of trying to play it small and keep going. Let's see here. Can we run after hours today, please? We can run. We can run anytime if we want to. Let's see. We're down 61 cents still. SPY moving up here. Apple, come on, get up there. Keith, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, buddy. Grandpa Party did it again. Time to super. Let's go SCV. Let's go chat. Let's go AMC. Cankle Clan forever. Well, that's aggressive. But Keith, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. SCV's ankles are a distraction from him singing. Oh, now you got it. Oh, these Apple calls are going to a print. Oh, Amy Pop. Here we go. Come on. Down 52 cents. We need more than that. Come on. Rockets and basketballs. Here we go. VXX at lows. I bet it is after that run up today. Grandpa Barney is leaving when we squeeze. Meantime, I just keep buying what I can. There you go, Grandpa Barney. What is Unusual Whales up to? I don't know. They usually release some stuff in the after hours on what they're some new stuff that they're working on. Let's see. SPY tried right there. Wow, new day high right there. 463.96. That was an order that got filled. Let's see if Apple and everything else are going to start. If SPY can break 464 today, that would be pretty sweet. After that big dip, SCV worse, that's aggressive. Yeah, nonsense. Let's see. Spam that AMC buy button, says the Subi sickness. There you go, buddy. Oh, Apple coming down now. That's not really what we want to see with Apple calls. BFRI is going. M Kriegs, BFRI. Oh, 21%. M Krieg strikes again. Is this a good time to buy AMC? Good question. Do you think it's going to be higher or lower than what it is right now for the time that you will decide, like your investment horizon, within your investment horizon? Do you think it's going to be higher? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. If you think it's going to be higher over the next however long you want to hold it, then yes or no, it's a good buying opportunity. SPY being a little a-hole here. Amy's trying to pop up. We're at 22.40. Here we go. Lucid 13.48 about to cross. On what time frame? Lucid looking good here. I mean, on the 4-hour, it's still screaming bullish. So let me take a look back over here. What's that? This is the 5-minute. Let me go back to the 4-hour. Yeah. Okay. So it's coming. It almost tested the 13, but it's not really close to there now. So Lucid, in my mind, still has some room to go up. Crenshaw can. Oh, I don't know if I can say that. Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that. For all the info, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Lucid is still screaming buy on a longer time frame. The problem is that I don't have a long time frame on it. What's it on like the 1-hour? Ooh, the 1-hour it crossed below the 13, but is coming back up above it. That could be good. Come on, Amy. Crunch time. Let's go. Come on. All right. 22.50. Come on. We got 16 minutes left. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it going. Rockets and basketballs. Here we go. On the 1 minute, I wouldn't use it on the 1 minute. I think you're gonna get too many false indications. So Lucid starting to come back up. Spy starting to come back up. Let's see. Lucid, cool. But what's Apple doing? I'm already green on Apple. So let's see what we're doing over here. Yeah, not bad. Come on, Amy. Let's get it going. Rub your ankles for good luck. That's weird. That's strange. That's very strange. Yeah, so you can look at it on the 1 minute and then like see where it is on the 5. That's what I've been doing with a lot of these. I'll look at it on like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and then also on the 4 hour. It's like, okay, it's done this on the 1, 2, 3. Is it moving towards doing it on the 4 hour? That's kind of what I look at. And you can kind of get in a little bit earlier that way. Like if the MACD is crossing on the 4 hour and it's crossed on the 1, 2, and 3, you can kind of get in. A little bit more risky, but I mean, it's still a decent way to use it. SPY coming up, AMC coming up a little bit. Come on, 48 cents. We can do it. Apple trying to move too here. Come on, let's go. Is Intel's earnings today? Intel's earnings today, I'll play it. But other than that, January 26th. No. If we hit 23, I'm doing a shot, says Chris. Attaboy. There you go. SPY moving. All right, let me widen these things out a little bit for you so you can see. Here we go. NVIDIA breakout. Yeah. There's a metal version of Frozen. I don't want to listen to that. NVIDIA going. Yep. I mean, everything's starting to move back up here. Apple's starting to get going. SPY's starting to get going. Amy, come on. Let's go. Get on your horse. Break that 2270 and then get going. We got 14 minutes left. Let's go, people. ISI, AMD's ripping. Let's see. I mean, I don't have any exposure on the chip makers. How's Qualcomm? Qualcomm's a little bit cheaper usually on the chain. Qualcomm ripping. NVIDIA really ripping here. What was the other one that we were looking at? AMD, my baby. AMD just went green. Jesus. BBIG trying to go green. Oh, yeah, AMD's looking at green right here. BBIG also trying to go green. Amy's looking like she wants to come up. Come on. SPY just hit 463.98. Come on. Break that 464. If SPY breaks 464, she could get going. And we have 13 minutes left. Come on now. Let's see. Hold on. We're getting a little news here, I think. Tesla Inc. signs offtake deal with Talon Metals Corp. Is Tesla running? If Tesla starts to run, that could help Lucid. Tesla running up a little bit here. Let's get Lucid back on the chart. Take a look and see what's going on over here. Yeah, Lucid's coming back to life. Amy coming back to life too. We still need a little bit more, though. We need a little bit more out of Amy. Here we go. Sounds like a Leo. I'll do a shot if AMC goes up or down. There you go, buddy. What's Unusual Whales up to? I don't know. They're probably releasing something new. Some new product or tweaking a product that they already have, but I also haven't seen the tweet. GME popping up here. Oh, here we go. SPY just broke 464. Watch, it wants to keep going up here. Let's see. Amy, come on. None of this red nonsense. They just knocked it down. They really do not want SPY above 464 today. The sellers are coming in. Let's see. 13 minutes, says Pam. There you go. Come on now. Lucid moving back down. GME holding a little. Yeah, they're selling SPY right now after it crossed that 464. If it crosses 464 with some momentum, she could get going. But let's see. Amy still wants to go up here. Come on. Sing? You guys want me to sing? I don't think we're going to be able to do that today. Sold my NVIDIA and AMD calls too early, but 50% gains is hard not to lock in. That's true. Oh, what was this? Nope. SPY coming down here. What's this? Lucid flickering right here. What about Apple? Apple probably just got a nice red candle along with the SPY. Yeah, same difference over here. Oh, man. She wants to go. Amy's looking for it. Cup and handle in the end of the day. And not really. I mean, this is a little double bottom right here coming up. You would have to cup, come down, and then handle up. I don't know if we have enough time to really do it. eToro stated they did not allow trading of AMC this morning due to liquidity issues. No way. Can you send me a screenshot of that, Christopher? Christopher, send me a screenshot of that to my DM, please. Yeah, please send me that. I need to see that. If that's real, oh, I want to see that nonsense. Christopher, if you don't already follow me on Twitter, it's shortthevix1. Just send me a message over there. Let me know once you've sent it. And oh, here comes Amy, because that's going to be interesting. Hammer candle time on the daily? Ooh, it will. I think it will. It would have to close at the... Oh, it will, too. This is perfect. Get to the chopper. Yep. Spy cup and handle on the 10-minute. Huge. Yep. Spy's trying here. Amy coming down a little bit. 22.52. I mean, we're coming into close. We got 10 minutes left, people. Here we go. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Come on. Let's get Amy going. Apple moving back up. Here we go. GME looking decent. Come on. Apple getting a spike. Spy getting a spike. Get Amy up there too. We want Amy to really start to get going here. Come on. What do you know about the news with the family offices? We went over it a little bit earlier. I know AMC Bigums was, I think he sent me the video. I just got to watch it. I haven't had time to watch it yet. Apple getting jumpy into close here. We need to see that out of Amy. Spy. Now it's breaking above 464 with some momentum here. Let's see if AMC is going to get a little bit of that too. Come on. Let's see. Is IWM getting a little bit jumpy? That's what we would really want to see in order to get Amy going. Yeah, IWM's getting a little bit jumpy here. Come on. Rockets and basketballs, people. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Amy. I know you want to do it. I know you want to do it. We got 9 minutes left. GME's looking like it wants to try and get above 130. Spy is back above 464. Remember that YOLO that we had was 464. They'd pretty much be worthless right now. But I mean, it was right. So let's see what happens here. Come on. Sent that eToro screen cap on Twitter. Thank you. I appreciate that. eToro message from today. Does it direct? Yeah. Which is what happened here with AMC. It was affecting the market, not result of the performance of our platform. Insufficient prices due to low liquidity. What did they do? Did they turn off the buy button? What did eToro do? Did they turn off the buy button, or did they just like say trading prices might be messed up? Let's see. Bring up the eToro cap. Oh, I'm going to talk about it in the video today, but that's nonsense. Suman. Timeout. No spamming. Not allowed. I'll pull up DraftKings, but stop spamming. We will have none of that. DraftKings moving up, but down 4.33%. There you go. Lucid honestly could try and go green. Amy, we have 8 minutes left. Amy's at 22.60. Let's see if Spy's still above 464. Here we go. eToro only trades CFDs. Do they? No buy or sell. So they halted it on eToro. That's weird. Not allowing any markets. Huh. I'll take a look. I'll take a deeper look into that after hours. So I see if I can find something. All right. Amy's popping up here. Spy's starting to get a little movement here. So is Lucid. Where's Apple at? These Apple contracts might be up like 50% right now. 28%. No, that's nonsense. No. Look at this. Apple was higher than it was before. Nonsense. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. 22.65. Come on. Get her up there. Oh, GME just gapped over 130. Here we go, people. Come on now. eToro's a CFD broker. Gotcha. Okay, so that's a little bit different. So there's probably no liquidity in the contract for difference market. Little bit different, but I'll take a look into it. How much you make with those spy calls? I don't know, like $50, but I made like 200, 300% this morning with spy puts. So I wrote it up, wrote it down, wrote it a little bit back up. But the one this afternoon was literally just to show the 1348 strategy and how you can use it. GME looks nasty. Yeah. I mean, it's down $10, which sucks. But all right, we're looking for that break of the previous day high, 22.70. So we break that. We have 6 minutes left. Let's see if we can run to 23. Here we go. and easy to research. Thanks, Aaron. I just haven't had the time to look into it yet. I just want to look at it. It was pretty interesting though. Oh, here we go. Come on, get up there. 20. She's getting knocked a little bit. What's SPY doing? SPY's starting to make a little bit of a move here. Let's see if Amy's going to do it too. Apple moving. GME moving. Come on, Amy. It's your turn right here. Get a big candle here. We're seeing decent volume coming in at close. Not really. 100-something thousand per candle. Come on. We got 6 minutes left. Let's see what happens at 2270. There it is. There it is. There it is. Come on. Stay above and get some bullish momentum right here. 2272 was the previous day high. Now it's the new day high. Let's see if she's going to get a little bit of candle here. Come on. Get that buying volume coming back in, people. Let's see. There it is. Yep. Come on. 75. Here she comes. Can we close green? Very, very possible that we do. I'm watching it very closely right now. Wow. SPY with an absolute massive candle right here. Come on, Amy. Get one of those yourself. 130.38 on GME. Apple is pumping into close. NASDAQ going positive? No, it's not. QQQ just went positive. This is a wild day. Yep. Amy popping here. 2280 right now. Let's see if we're going to get a little bit of momentum on some of these small caps. QQQ just went green. Let's see. Amy's looking to push green right now. 2282. Here we go, people. Here we go. Come on. 2284, new day high. So 87 moving its way up here. NASDAQ still pumping. GME is pumping right now. Apple is going Apple's about to go green. This is insane. This day is absolutely wild. Here we go. Come on. Let's go green. Nah, I don't like this red candle. None of that. We're going to have none of that over here. Let's see if the market just rips into close. All right. We got 4 minutes, people. It's coming down to the wire. It's coming down to the wire. Let's see. 2278, 2079 right now on Amy. QQQ starting to come up. Where's SPY? SPY at 464.98. That was a massive move. That was big. From this right here, 462, all the way up to 465. That's a huge move. That's a huge move. All right, we got 4 minutes left still. Let's see if we're going to get a little bit of a pop. We need 20 cents. We're down 19 cents on the day right now. We can easily make this back in like 2 or 3 candles. Give me my shot, Amy. That's what we want to see. Imagine they do that same BS nonsense again with the after hours, just wild candles coming in, and they're like right at the end of the day, just some crazy candles start to come in, and then it's just nonsense. Added 26 more. There you go. I heard Thor is looking for his hammer. Tell him to look at the daily SPY and AMC. I think we're going to get one too. All right, SPY moving up. Amy, it's your turn. It is your turn to go green here today. SPY's not, I don't think, no, SPY's down $1. I mean, if it rips $1 in the last 3 minutes, that's going to be insanity. Today was a day trader's dream on the big indexes. The dream. All right, we have 3 minutes left. It's about to be 2 minutes left. Let's see what happens. We're at 2277 right now. Come on, let's go. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Palantir's fighting green too. SPY moving back up. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Come on. Everything's starting to get a little bit pumpy right now. AMC flagging into close. SPY is just going absolutely nutty into close. 465. There it goes. Come on. Here we go. Is IWM making a move here or no? Like, come on. What is this nonsense happening right now? IWM, not green, but it's going nuts. So we'll leave IWM up into close. We got 2 minutes left. Apple just went green again. Amy needs 19 cents. She's getting held down a little bit here. Come on. Let's see if Amy can break out of this little bit of a red phase right here and just flush right into the green. Let's go. Simon says go green. There we go. Just effing rip up, Amy. I'm looking at it right now. She doesn't look like she wants to go right now. She's just IWM is just jumping right now. Everything's jumping, and AMC's just like, nope. Come on. What are we doing here? We got 2 minutes left. What is this nonsense? We got the 50 curling up. We got everything starting to move up. I mean, the after hours could get good, but I want to see it close into the green. Oh, 1 minute left. Here we go. It's coming down to crunch time. GME is kind of doing its own thing. It's at 131.23. So we saw what we wanted to see out of GME, closing back above 130, which is, or I mean, not yet, but it looks like it's going to. And let's see if we're going to get another big buy order on AMC right at the last minute. We're at 22.78 right now. Apple just went pretty decently green. IWM is still going. AMC is looking like she wants to go here, down 20 cents right now. Like, come on, let's go. Let's finish the day green. We're literally coming down to the wire right now. Come on, NASDAQ is green. Let's go. Come on. Apple ripping right now. That's insane. Where's Lucid at? It's about to close on me. Lucid looking good again. Nope. Holding down right around 22.80. Yep. Selling off a little here. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Ding, ding, ding. The market is closed. AMC closes at 22.77. GME closes at 131.05, down 6.8%. AMC down 0.96%, 22 cents. IWM finished down 0.38. The SPY finished in the red just slightly. Wow. The SPY finished. This is insane. 54 cents red after going down to 456.60 and going absolutely nuts into close. Wow. QQQ went green. Apple looking solid. This was a absolutely crazy day, everybody. Like, this was nutty. How are we doing over here? Everybody doing all right? Everybody surviving over here? Was a good day? Whew, it was a little bit crazy though, huh? Apple up in the after hours. There we go. What's SPY doing? SPY a little bit down. Let's see if Apple's going to get any action in the after. Wow. Whew. SPY cup and handle on the 5-minute. Could be. So, yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind just hitting that like button on the stream, that was a crazy day. So we are going to be back on tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. I should have a video for out for you guys tonight at 7:15 Eastern. So make sure you guys keep on the lookout for that. 7:15 Eastern. So that is pretty much going to wrap up the live stream for today. On the way out, again, if you guys don't mind, just hitting that like button on the stream just helps out with the algo. If you guys enjoyed the stream today, a lot of people have been saying it's hard to find the streams in the morning. So just engaging with anybody's content, doesn't have to be mine, will help YouTube get you back here if you want to come back in. But whew, that was a day and a half. My God. Hey, we hit some wild trades today too. That SPY trade in the morning, still getting beaten up on Lucid, but up on Apple. We hit that kind of YOLO SPY at the end of the day too for like a decent amount. If we held it into close, the intrinsic value would have been $164 a contract. Think about that. On that 1348 strategy, we literally would have made like 400% if we just held it. So we're going to be doing a lot more of that. So hopefully everybody's ready. We're also about to get into earnings season 2. There's a lot of opportunity out there. So that is going to wrap up the stream for today, guys. Thank you to everybody. Shout out to all of the new members, the existing members, the mods, everybody that's hanging out here being positive. Thank you guys so much. I will be back tomorrow and keep a lookout for the video tonight. But until then, peace.